Okay. We are now recording through the Ustreams, which will be available later on the YouTubes. On the internets. Yes. Let's get this motherfucking show. Will we get this shit going? Will we get this shit going? I don't feel the love here, guys.
Hit the button.
For it.
Hit the button, baby! Let's get it going! Warning! You're listening to the DH... Actually, let's not, because I forgot to record! Okay, so...
David! So, go and take control, woman, would you?
Listen, don't worry. We're good to go now. Let's get this motherfucking ship on the motherfucking go away! Warning! You're listening to the DHB Radio Show, a comedy radio show that uses lots of strong language. Thus, if you're easily offended, then fuck off right now, because we'll say lots of bad things and your delicate ears will get offended. Secondly, if you're under 18, then ask your parents' permission before you listen to our show, because I don't want to get in trouble for you hearing me say frick off. And finally, bear in mind that some of the things said aren't the actual viewpoints of the hosts involved. Some of us play characters. That's just how things are. It's for entertainment. Take that on the chin and enjoy yourselves!
This is Doghouse Bastard Radio.
Yes.
Come gather round, all ye bastards, and raise up a cock to this our stern.
Ladies and gentlemen!
Oh, shoot the lords! Are you people ready? Because I'm fucking ready. Are you ready, Maynard?
Oh, I'm definitely ready.
Are you ready, mysterious guest?
I am ready.
Are you ready, Mr. Pink? Oh, we're good to go. We're good to go, folks. Welcome to this, of course, episode 89 of the DHB Radio Show. My name, as always, is Scott the Sasquatch Taylor, and you motherfuckers are in for a treat tonight. I don't even know why. I've been drinking since like 2 hours ago.
Oh no!
I'm going for it, Maynard. I'm going for it. God, it's been a while since I've had a good drunken show, and you people being here, and mystery guest has bought some beer as well. We're fucking laughing.
I'm scared. I'm scared for my life.
It's brilliant. Of course, as you can hear, folks, on the microphone there, we do have our good friend, Moneymaker Maynard, the Monday Night Highlight, the Big in Oil, the Fuck Your Couch. I don't even. What else is there? What else is there?
The Slick RIC.
The Slick RIC. There's more. There's
so
absolutely
many.
more.
There's so many. I've run out of actual words in the dictionary for myself.
Do you know what? If we ever release a Moneymaker Maynard t-shirt,
Yeah.
we're fucked.
Fucking
Because there's
hell.
no way we're fitting all those names on one shirt.
Oh,
It'll be the tiniest print.
Can you imagine if you charged by the actual letter? You'd be absolutely knackered.
We'd be fucking ruined. So how are you, Maynard? How's things with
I'm
you?
alright, yeah, good. Just fucking busy as usual.
I was going to say, because you were a bit latchy getting here,
Yeah,
of course.
I was. Just a
Which
crazy-
not like you at all.
No, it's not. The day started bad and ended off badly.
Really?
Badlier, I should. It's not even a word, badlier.
It is now.
Yeah, I'll decide it is, yeah.
So you had a badlier day.
Yes.
Right.
It started off 6 o'clock this morning. Started work. Right, go and take these parts out of the diesel tank. Yeah, no problem. Wash diesel covered from eye hole to ball hole in diesel. Aye. And that shit's not cheap these days. I'll tell you now. It was about 90 quid. 90 quid worth of Texaco's finest.
Oh no!
I was like, oh.
I've heard of red diesel. That's the first time I've seen black diesel.
Let's get back to Maynard a second. And we're now on camera. We're going to show our mysterious new bastard.
Yes.
And it is, of course, our good friend Jables, JBL. How the hell are you doing?
I'm grand. How are you?
It's great to have you here, Jables.
Oh, no bother.
Now, of
Happy
course,
to help.
Yeah.
you've been mentioned before as being Mr. Pink's wife.
I am indeed, apparently so.
Now you say apparently so. Have you been press ganged into this, perhaps?
Maybe a little bit.
Before we get back to you, Jables, we're going to, of course, show our good friend, Mr. Pink. Now, Mr. Pink, tonight is, may I say, this could cause controversy. When I show this camera feed now of Pink, he's chosen a very, how can I say, a very, what's the word for it? What's the word for current kind of controversy? For his
Not politically correct.
Non-politically correct. It's Mr. Pink dressed as Jim'll Fix It. He's got the big cigar in the mouth. He's got the gold chain in the neck. He's got the pink tracksuit. He's got the big sign saying "Pink will fix it." Holy shit!
Now then.
If you guys could see this, oh my! If anything is going to get us off the air, it's going to be "Pink will fix it" for you. This could be a new segment. Pink will fix it.
There's a lot of dry teeth going about. Like
There is. Oh, so Pink, how are you doing apart from looking fantastic?
Oh, just superb. Had a good weekend, and Monday's here. Let's rock it.
Let's rock it.
Yeah.
So, getting back to Maynard. Maynard, you've of
Yes.
course had a busy week this week.
yeah.
Now, of course, you weren't out at the weekend though.
No, it wasn't. How did you know?
I know this because I saw your friends. Your friends came by my workplace, and let me tell you, were very disappointed.
Yes.
They said they tried calling, they tried emailing, they tried dragging, and you were going nowhere.
Yeah. Well,
What happened? I mean, we all believe that the man, the myth, the legend, the Monday Night Highlight is game for a night out whenever he's asked.
Well, see now, I normally am, but I'm not gonna lie. I was licking my wounds a little bit this weekend. It's what happened was Saturday was like the worst day ever. You know when you have one of those days when just everything goes wrong. Yeah, you go for a poop and it's a shit. It's one of those things. And like I started off badly when I woke up, went to work, didn't quite notice I had odd trainers on.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah. Now, we're not just talking like slightly different. We're talking one red trainer that's got one red cat trainer and one trainer that's got blue, 3 stripes of blue. So
Brilliant.
that's not good. I made a schoolboy error at work, which I won't go in. I won't bore you with the details. but
Right.
I got mocked resoundingly for it.
Please bore away.
Long story short.
Is that miscoloured shoes not a little bit gangster though? You're not setting a trend.
That's what I try to style it out as. But the worst of it was I didn't quite figure why I was limping because there's totally different soles. I was like, the hell's wrong with my legs today? So of course you put your work boots on. So I styled that one out. Luckily, I styled that one out.
Right,
I didn't put a seal in what I was building, and of course it pissed water everywhere. And everyone's like, "Way!" I'm like, motherfucker. So then I gets home, goes down to empty the bin, feeling a bit sorry for myself. Tracky B's on, old skanky t-shirt. Goes downstairs, click. What the fuck was that? That's the door shut. Okay.
Oh no.
So I'm pressing everyone else's buzzer.
no.
Everyone else is away. I'm thinking, oh, mother flipping heck. So I end up kicking the door. I kicked the door a little bit too hard.
Okay.
The door stayed still. The door frame didn't.
No.
It was one of my legendary karate kicks, so the door frame just went west. I was like, oh, fuck my life. So eventually fixed that for a couple hours later, and then I was like, fuck this. Went to my bed and just sat and cried and listened to Adele songs. Adele's got a song about that coming out anytime now. It's just...
She's postponed the Skyfall fucking song.
Yeah, it's
just to serenade your good self.
Yeah, Maynard's had a bad day.
makes a change knocking the front doors in instead of the back doors.
Oh.
But no, it was just horrendous. But no, other than that, I think from last weekend's escapades, I think it all just mounted up as well. I was just feeling a bit tired. I had like 4 hours sleep the whole of last weekend.
Of course, yeah.
I've been banging some shocking hours of overtime in at work, and yeah, I just thought, nah, you know what? I'm just gonna recharge the batteries and come back. But I'll be back out next weekend.
But see, here's my concern though, is that it seems to be work's kind of consuming your life right now, which leaves no time for you to unleash the fury on the Zebasauruses in town. You know, of the good ladies of Admiral. Now I've seen you at your slick Rick best. You know, I mean, for example, the weekend before we talked about last week on last week's show when you were across the other venue nearby and you were, hey ladies, you may know me, I'm a bit of a big deal. It was a thing of beauty.
But the bit we didn't touch on though, when I was leaving, did you see the world's worst pole dance?
I missed that.
I put my kneecap straight through a lamppost.
Oh wait a minute, I didn't see that. He was limping like he'd been shot by me by a catapult. It was brilliant.
I was like, oh, man down, man down.
So I could hear his screams over the road.
So not only was I the worst ninja, I was also the world's worst pole dancer ever.
Oh man.
Just horrendous.
Brilliant. Speaking of pole dancing, we do have a girl on the show tonight.
Yeah.
Now,
Hey, back up.
Now, J-Balls, I do apologise. And we mean no offence by it, but you are probably going to be absolutely sexually insulted tonight. And that's not through, us being cunts, although we are. But before we can carry on, before the show can go any further, in fact, I'm going to stall things right now. We're stopping the show in its treads right now.
No.
Until you take a big cum shot in your mouth. Sorry. I mean the unicum. I mean, obviously the unicum, the bottle of because the tradition is now, if you're a new bastard to the show, you have to drink some of the unicum to blend in with the so if you want to grab
looking at it and it's just it's scaring me already, man.
You need to pick up the bottle, have a wee sniff of the, get all of your tits. That'd be great. I mean, in your mouth, sorry, and and then up your no, great. How's it smell?
It could be worse. It could be worse.
It could be worse. See, it's not. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world.
It's fragrant.
Right.
You need a good mouthful and then splash it over your chest and then over your face, maybe in your hair. She's taking it.
That's like cough syrup.
You have joined the cum shot ranks.
I know.
And the good thing is, because no one wants to go near it, there's still most of a bottle left. So when we go to Thursday for the live show, now you realise, of course.
So it's looking like Jim will be taking a pint of it then when he gets to the live show.
Pretty much, yes. The sad thing is, of course, now every ticket for the show is numbered.
Aye.
You see, so there will be a kind of raffle, if you will, during the, that people will have to either win prizes or they get forfeits. And one of the forfeits is cum shots.
Oh.
No, I mean, it would be ridiculous to even infer that this could be rigged, that patients will be completely guzzling cum.
How very dare you? We've got nothing. I mean, Patience, if he makes it, is going to be our most furthest travelled listener, of course, for the show.
He needs a special prize just for that.
He really does. And I think special prize equates to at least 3/4 of a bottle of unicum.
Yeah, that's quite a good prize.
But then, of course, I mean, J-Wells had missed it in the other bottle, of course, which I'll just reach for you.
Yes.
Is it done?
No.
No.
It's nearly full. This is the Palinka. Now, it's a long, hard bottle.
Look at it.
If you could, before you drink this, if you could hold it between your titties. No, in fact, no. I'll pass you the Palinka, just to have a wee, rub of your face and stuff, and then your so no. have a wee sample of the Palinka. Now, the Palinka's not, I don't think, quite as foul as the unicum.
One of them was rank.
That's worse. No.
The smell alone's killed her. The smell alone's knocked her for 6.
You'll like it, trust me. Honestly,
like it. It's good for your skin.
Yeah, I'll burn it off.
It's got the same protein as a steak dinner.
Yes, exactly. Oh, it's a horrified face, though.
Fucking methylated spirits.
The good thing is, though, she's not a spitter, which is a bonus.
Yeah, true.
I just noticed that.
It's rude to spit.
So,
there's a lot of sexual tension going on in here.
Spill a drop.
Maynard, I'm sorry, but there's a sexual tension in the air tonight.
I'm feeling it. I'm like,
we've got the lovely Jables here. I mean, what can I say? I mean, it's Pink's wife. I know it's Pink's wife, but he's too far.
Listen, I'm sitting quite comfortable here, even though she's within a metre of Maynard. I know she's safe.
It's a very good point.
She's not fat enough.
Where did that even come from? That Maynard.
I'm gonna take that as a compliment.
There's only one.
What do you mean where that come from? Did you see? Obviously you didn't see, you were pissed.
There was the Zebrasaurus. That was a one-off. And
God.
And she wasn't that.
Do you remember in the WWE many moons ago?
Yes.
There was a tag team called the Natural Disasters. Earthquake and Typhoon. Right? Well, she was Earthquake. Bless her. I mean, she had less facial hair, as far as I could tell. Gentlemen, hold on. We do have a phone call. Hello, caller. You're on the show.
I've got a bone to pick with you, you twat.
Oh, lovely. Lovely.
Told.
Off to a great start. Yes, pick away, my friend.
Well, let's put it this way. You know your nut game?
Yes. Love the nut game.
Yeah, well, let's put it this way. You nearly got me on the sex offenders register.
Right, folks, just for those of you who are tuning in fresh here, let me refresh you on what the nut game is. Now, the nut game is you have to pose beside somebody for a photograph, somebody random, but you have to have a nut hanging out for the photograph, and they can't know your nut's hanging out. You see. Now, Connor, how on earth were you nearly put on the list?
Well, I played an extreme version of it. Let's put it that way. For a bet of about 15 Earth pounds, I thought,
as opposed to fucking Jupiter pounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you don't know. Might have some retards out there. As a bet, I got my nuts out, and then I rubbed them against a window with about 15 Year 9 lasses on the inside.
Year 9? Oh no!
By the way,
Schoolboy error, quite literally.
Yes.
By the way, can I just say I'm 15, so
Oh.
it's okay.
If
Hey,
you're
I'm
15, you can't
I'm not
listen to our
18.
show.
I didn't walk in there and think, you know what? I'm just gonna freak out some kids.
Wait a minute, Connor. You're 15, right? Your voice
Yeah.
is deeper than mine, for fuck's sake. What's going on there? Hello, I'm Connor. How are you? What the fuck? So, I mean,
was bad
Jables, if you heard this model example, say for example, Jables, you were working as a phone sex operator, right? Now, and Connor here's phoning you to hear you go, hello, how are you doing? Go and do your best phone sex
Oh
voice.
no, I don't do foot.
So, but I mean, imagine if you were, for example,
I wouldn't
you
think
think
that he's underage.
you wouldn't think he was
No.
under 18, would you?
No.
So Connor, I take
There's
it.
the reason why his voice is so deep.
Why is that?
Because I've
Yeah, my
showed him the
nuts are
suit.
out.
Now then, jangle, jangle, jangle,
No,
jangle.
then. No, then. How about that then?
So Connor,
Wrap the
you've
shit
had your meat and two veg pressed against
Oh
the
no,
window.
no! If I got my cock out, I would have been on the sex offender.
Also, just the two veg.
Just
Oh,
because
sorry.
it was testicles, it's fine.
You've had one baked potato up against the window, and what's happened?
A teacher seen me do it. For
Right.
one, he informed my headmaster. I was suspended for a day.
For a day is not bad. That's not
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
15, had they actually both dropped? Were they both down?
Actually, there's been photographic evidence about it, and both of them are out.
Can I please ask to not post that on our Facebook page? Because if ever there's a way to get us shut down, it's,
Fucking
I
hell.
know.
it's pre-legal nutsacks.
15-year-old conkers on your Facebook page. That's
If I was an 8-year-old choir boy, I'd definitely put it for Pete's sake, but
Well, Connor, I'll ask that when
I've
you
already got it. It's my screensaver.
wow, Connor, I'll ask that when you hit 16, you do it again and take photographs then, and then we can share it all for laughs and giggles. Right? So,
oh yeah, and I'll definitely be put on the sex offenders register. by
Yes.
then.
superb.
Well, Connor, listen, thanks for the call. And
Oh wait, and
oh,
there's more.
there's more.
Oh.
I'm
Not
on the
about
edge of my
this
seat.
thing, but because of me listening to your dumb, absolute retard attitude, I hope.
How very dare you?
Mate, you've probably called me worse than the time, but
Possibly.
I
Yeah.
thought, seeing as there was a bench outside of my school, that I think I could break that. I
Oh,
jumped on it with my arse and I broke it.
right.
I did a full Scotty sit down.
Are you insinuating that my big ass would go right through a fucking bench?
Oh no! It would break the whole thing in total if it was you, mate.
I'll have you know that, yes, I am a cumbersome chap. I'm very delicate. I mean, Jables. I mean,
Scott,
you've had a
you've
good view of my badonkadonk, right?
You've seen my Facebook page, haven't you?
No, because you're shit.
No. Oh, my.
And you're
my
15, and there's no way I'm looking at a 15-year-old's Facebook page because I'll put it in a fucking register.
Yeah.
Wait. Not a Facebook page. My Facebook profile. You know that I'm 15.
I know. Yes.
Well, I'm also 20 stone.
That's why he's got a deep voice.
That's why you've got a deep voice.
Well, the thing is, though, I don't look as clunky, so I'm quite happy.
Well,
How did you
fuck
get your balls out past the gunt?
Don't worry, I haven't got a gun on me like a Cooper.
Oh, I'll have you know, our Bastardess has lost a fucking shit ton of weight.
I'm impressed.
We'll get to that shortly, but listen, Connor, we're going to let you go, Connor. Thank you for the phone call. We'll catch you again later on, my friend.
Right, see you, mate.
Ciao, ciao,
Bye.
you fuck.
See you later, buddy.
He's out of there. Holy shit.
Fucking hell. That boy's voice is fucking.
Hello there.
I know.
I'm 15, and I've had my roast tatty up against a window in a school. I mean, for fuck's sake. And he weighs 20 stone. He's not a delicate fellow.
No.
If I was a teacher and saw a 20-stone-year-old man, well, nearly a man,
Aye.
with his nut against the window, you know if it happened here, we'd be in fucking jail.
Without fail. Fuck me, I'm 37, I
Thing
only weigh 11
is,
stone.
thing is, if he goes to PE and forgets his kit, there's nothing that's going to fucking fit him.
Oh, ridiculous. Pink, are you putting your video back on at all, or are you? Or?
Yes, I'll stick it back
Motherfucker.
on.
So, Jables, getting back to your good
Hello.
self. How welcome to the show, by the way.
Cheers.
Now that you've had a fistful of cum, welcome to the show. We can welcome you properly now. Now that you're part of the team, you see.
Yeah.
That is the initiation. You know.
Exactly.
Also, the initiation is do the show topless. I'm only saying it's a new rule. I don't make the rules here. You know. It's, you know.
We all did it. It must have been like the days before Jables.
Yeah.
We did.
We've all been
Hey,
there.
it's not
All
Google
done it.
Plus.
Yeah. Shushed.
Shushed. So,
I've got a feeling I missed something on Google Plus here.
we love about Google Plus. Normally, folks, for those of you who don't listen to the show live, we do have like a Google Plus hangout normally after the show on a Monday night, after the live show. So, I mean, we normally record for like maybe 2 hours. We then go on Google Plus for a while and just chat away. And sometimes it gets a little bit racy. Now, I'm not saying that things have been exposed, but, you know, Scott in a thong is not a pretty sight. I wouldn't. It's not a pretty sight.
I've been gone too long.
It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing, let me tell you. So, Jables, so good having the show, by the way, as well, of course. Now, of course, we've all heard about you from, you know, being his wife, being in the chat room as well, quite regularly as well. Now, you first time on the show, of course. How do you feel being in the doghouse?
It's pretty good, like.
And the microphone, please, like a big girl.
Oh, big girl voice. It's awesome. It's awesome to be here, actually.
It is cool to have you.
It's pretty cool. It's a slick operation you've got here.
It's not bad for being a spare room in a shitty flat.
It's decent.
You know, it's. I mean, I've added some more soundproofing today as well. You know, so we're slowly getting there. There's a few more things to do yet, but we're slowly getting there.
Yeah, I
You know,
did notice. I did notice there was more soundproof. in there.
Yeah. It's.
She's one of the few women that have been in Scott's spare bedroom that hasn't been trussed up like a hog and slowly fed hot dog sausages.
Because let me tell you, this room used to be not only Steve's bedroom, but also Forbes' bedroom. So you know some horrible things have happened in this room.
Dead spirits floating around you.
Dude, the ghost of Sexmas past. It's horrible in this room. There's like a vibe, you know, like as you feel like your skin's continually crawling. It's not good.
Bad thoughts.
Make the bad man go away. So Jables, apart from of course being Mr. Pink's wife, how's your week been?
It's been busy, actually. Been really busy. Been at uni. I actually gave MMA a go for the first time this week.
Really?
I did, yes.
Holy shit.
Done no martial arts, but my flatmate did karate for 4 years. He was like, come on, I'm going. Like, come with me.
Yeah.
Went to that. It was actually good fun. For not knowing how to do anything, it was ace.
Do you know, in mixed martial arts, of course, of course, you have the UFC, which is the big one, of course. That's the main one. But you also have one called Strike Force, which is like, it's owned by the UFC, but it's a lesser company, if you will. It's where the kind of like the also-rans kind of compete.
Aye.
But they have a women's division in there, and there's a fighter in there called Ronda Rousey. And oh my Maynard, before you leave tonight, I'm going to show you some photographs of Ronda Rousey.
Perfect.
You would sell a nut just to smell her poops. Holy, and she fucks everyone up. She's a champion. She'd fuck us up. Maynard.
Fucking hell.
She would fuck us up. She would properly kick her up. But my God, you would sell a nut.
Thing is, you'd be like, oh, ding.
Exactly. You'd be ruined. So you've tried MMA.
Yeah, it was ace. It was actually really good fun. Although, like, we got split between boys and girls, and so like all the lassies there, and like I know nothing, but like because I do rugby as well, it's just like I can stand, I can hold my ground, and there's all these wee lassies, and they've done it for years, and they're trying to throw me on the ground, like fuck this, someone throw her on the ground. So they went and got this big instructor guy said throw her on the ground, and she's like boom. I'm just like.
Because of course, you're not a big girl by any means. You know, you're slim build, but you can tell you train.
I do.
You know,
I try to.
Yes, you're a rugby girl, basically.
I am. I'm a rugby lass.
Now, being a rugby girl, now I have to ask. You know, of course, there's different rugby. You get like touch rugby, like
I know.
you've got stocks of hit your hips.
Stupid game.
It's nonsense. You've got we play that in school. You've got to stop because you tapped your hips. Fuck off! I'm going to keep going, you see.
There was none of that in my school. We did it on tarmac.
Exactly. On tarmac.
We did it on tarmac. We didn't fuck about.
So do you play rugby league or
rugby
union?
Full contact rules, same as the
Holy
boys.
moly.
Only difference is you got to wear a sports bra and you got to have your nails checked before you get it done.
Nails checked?
Yes, they've got to be short because otherwise you could claw someone's eyeball out.
Remember, in the microphone like a big girl.
Sorry, I've got a wee voice.
You keep saying
right there. It's in my face.
There you go.
There you go.
So
pretend it's my cock.
So you have to get the nails hacked. You'll be like, oh, I know. Suddenly horrified. So nails checked.
Yes.
You have to get the sports bra to keep the old bobs down.
Well, no, it's because the other bras, they've got wire in it, and if someone slams you with a wire, it could puncture your lung.
Oh, holy shit.
I never would have thought of that.
There you go.
You're shitting me.
Nope.
The wired bra could puncture your
Yes,
lung.
it can go in between your ribs, pop lung. You wouldn't know about it either, so you could die in your sleep.
I'm pretty sure you'd fucking know about it.
Yeah, I think you would. You'd be like, oh, for fuck's sake.
If a wire goes through your ribs and punctures your goddamn lung, I'm pretty sure.
I thought it was to like prevent boob sway or something like that. That's what I thought it was for.
Holy moly, that's ridiculous. So, between MMA, between rugby, how do you find time to be his wife?
Well, I went shooting as well. I went shooting on Saturday. Went clay pigeon shooting.
Clay.
Holy shit.
Come the zombie apocalypse, I'm going to be ace.
I was going to say, check
Something.
you know what? In fact, when the zombie apocalypse comes and we all hole up in DHB towers, she's on weapon duty.
Fucking not half.
Well, I'll have to make the trek though first. I have to survive that.
Naturally.
I have to go through some large park areas, exposure, not handling that.
Well, here's the thing, see, because look at me. I mean, I'm not built for speed. You know, I'm strong, but they're going to devour me like a fucking like a taco.
Depends what kind of zombies as well, because you get the slow moving kind of ones, and then you get the quick ones from 28 days later.
Splinters.
Yeah.
If it's splinters, I'm fucked.
I'm fucked as well. Like no one survives that.
If they're ambling ones, then great.
Oh, yeah.
But if they're I'm ruined.
See, I'm alright with the fast ones because I'm all about the speed and shit like that. But there's no power. But the thing is, it's all about placement. It's just a quick kiss, bang, bang, dib, dab.
But
and
then,
they're out.
But then, Maynard, you're like, you know, do you remember Enter the Dragon?
Yeah.
Do you remember the black guy in Enter the Dragon with the afro?
Yes.
Who was, I forget his name again, who was kicking some fucking ass. You're like him, you see. You could kick some ass.
It's Jim somebody.
I
can't remember his name now.
You're trained to kick some ass.
Yeah.
Jables is trained to smash into folk at high speed,
or
soon to be with MMA to tap them out or rip their arms off.
Yeah.
I'm trained to lift heavy things. That doesn't translate well to surviving a zombie apocalypse.
It did in the Hunger Games. Laddie survived it, and his thing was throwing shit.
Actually,
There
good
you
point.
go.
Good point.
Alright.
Jables fucks him
The
up with some
thing is,
MMA shit.
all the zombies would be fucked if you could if they all, as they were coming towards Maynard, said, "Come at me, bro," just before attacking.
Fuck. We've got Millsy 103 in the chat room saying Maynard makes Usain Bolt say, "Damn!"
Oh, hang on. Tiny saying rugby league. Tell me, fuck off. Union.
Rugby league nonsense. So between rugby league, between MMA, and between killing zombies, how do you have time to do anything else? I mean, of course, you're a student as well.
I know, yeah, well, that's the thing. I'm a student.
Tax dodger.
I've got 6 hours, tax dodger.
Tax dodger.
It's amazing.
Dirty
Can I just say that?
student bastard.
I love that. Not gonna lie. Get letters from the council. Fuck off.
Now, Jables, I believe that you are taking the journey to Thurso for the live show.
Super.
Yes, I am.
Yourself and Cal,
Tiny,
who's tiny in the
yeah,
chat room, of course. Cal are getting a train together.
Yes,
to
we are.
Thurso. Now you're going to be there for the Saturday and the Sunday,
Yes.
I believe.
We're tipping off the train at about 5 o'clock-ish, and we're going straight to the pub, I think.
Oh,
So
Good stuff.
after drinking on the train, so it's going to be awesome.
this is going to be a mental weekend. Guys,
I'm going to have a ruined liver, like.
for those of you who are going to be at the live show, it's going to be, I'm only kind of halfway even through planning the layout of the show as well. Of course, the format and everything else. But even now, I'm thinking we're going to have a hoot, even if the show falls in its arse,
It's gonna
which
be
it
a laugh.
won't do. I mean, we'll have a laugh anyway. But because everyone who's coming knows what to expect, they're not expecting that like a comedy in some respect, but they're expecting like almost like a podcast but bigger. And we do have some surprises for you guys.
Oh.
Pink and I have been, in fact, I'll give Pink his dues, has been working like a motherfucker.
Yeah?
Oh, in his defence, I've been a bit lazy. Well, I'm not going to say lazy.
Put your poster up.
Poster on the wall!
Yeah.
I've not been lazy, but I'm working, of course, on the show content, how things are going to run, everyone's kind of intro music and the format and what's going to happen step by step kind of thing, Pink's job, however, has been to organise add-ons, which is a harder job because, I can't spoil things for you, but there are going to be hopefully some freebies for folks, There's going to be some treats here and there. He's been working on getting sponsors. Now, Pink, I mean, obviously, tell us more if you know more.
No.
Right, okay.
Oh well.
He's been, he's been working hard on give him his use, went hard, on doing this kind of sponsorship kind of drive as well. We do have hopefully 2 sponsors in line as well for the show, and the sponsors, of course, again, we're not in this to make money at all. In fact, we're actually operating at a loss here. But hopefully the sponsors come through. We might even get a bit of help towards people's hotel rooms, it's that kind of thing, hopefully, Good so stuff. We'll see how it goes.
Nice.
But, so busting his balls. So you're coming up on the train.
I'm coming up on the train.
With Tiny.
Aye.
I can't wait. I'm excited.
I'm getting my pirate outfit sorted as well.
Oh,
fairies party. I'm looking forward to it.
Of course, because the Saturday before the live show, the Saturday night beforehand, is the Fairies and Summers, our Bastardess is the Ann Summers party in the same venue. That, from what I can gather, is going to be a fucking hoot.
I can't wait.
Oh, there may
I mean, my wife may even be assisting.
Maybe.
Oh. Now, I have to ask.
I don't know what to say to that.
Well, I can see Moneymaker's eyes light up there. When you say assisting, are we demonstrate? I mean, I do have right here a clone of Willy kit. When you say assisting, is it modelling or is it demonstrating?
I don't know. All I've been told is I'm assisting, so
Motherfucker.
There you
to
go.
be a couple of hidden cameras going on in that room.
No, I'm saying.
As you said, I've been organising lots of things, and I have been organising lots of things. But anyway, listen, that's only for the people that go to the live shows. If you're not going, you're not going to get to know.
You're not going to get to know. Yeah. So, Pink, anyway, get into yourself, of course. Now, you are looking resplendent. In your, I'll turn this monitor so you guys can see us as well. If you can see the lovely Pink there in the chain, cigar, pink tracksuit, and Pink, show me your badge. Because the medallion, the medallion's gold as well. Pink will fix it. Right? So.
What do you say to that, Jay?
Not to court.
Part of me just wants to know how.
You married that.
Not to court controversy, but Pink, of course, you are celebrating our good friend Jimmy Savile.
Listen, I mean, to be fair, it appears as if he's been a bit of a naughty boy.
A bit?
It would appear.
Just a little bit,
A bit? Allegedly.
It would appear.
Yeah. It's not confirmed.
Allegedly.
Oh, yeah.
So, but at the end of the day, it's all a bit of fun. It's all a bit of fun.
Wait a minute.
Are you Gary Glitter now? What?
No. I'm not saying what he's done was a bit of fun. I'm saying dressing up as him is a little
right, okay.
Not to be taken too seriously. You know what I mean?
So, Pink, anyway, apart from, of course, looking fantastic, how has your week been, pal?
It's been quite cool, actually. It's been quite cool. I was quite busy at work over the weekend. A couple of things that have happened were... Now, it's just one of these things, right? Now, if you're out and about and you see a couple having a wee smooch and a wee snog, it's not a big thing.
Bastards.
But when they're knocking 60 and they're out, and I mean 3 inches from my door.
Listen, love has no boundaries.
Yeah, but come on. I mean, she was struggling to stand, and he actually had to lean properly forward over his boug. That's stomach for you English people out there. To get the tongue in her throat. Now, it was a bit off-putting, but he was properly giving it some, and it wasn't the best. But no, we had an interesting wee situation at the end of Saturday night. I'll have to upload a wee video, and I've already put a picture up. There was a chap who just, unfortunately for him, fell asleep in the bar. Now,
right. Okay.
I did see that picture.
I did see the photo, but yeah, carry on.
No, I wasn't the main protagonist in this, but anyway, he fell asleep, and you see what I tried to do originally was I was balancing a pint glass on top of his head as he slept whilst trying to take a photograph. This was scuppered by his pal. Now, he was like lounging in a chair like a tard, all like this, and he kept his feet were slipping off the wee kind of foot stand, and he kept kind of waking up and jolting, but he was still well asleep. But he would laugh occasionally as we were talking to him, as the DHB model Ilka came out with her little lippy pen and proceeded to draw a big cock on the side of his face.
See, I mean, Ilka is she's awesome. beautiful lassie, but I mean her parts fucking top notch. As down to earth as you like, a funny girl. So she drew a cock on his face or the back of his head?
She drew a cock on the side of his face.
Oh, brilliant.
And then started drawing whiskers on him, so he was then looking like a cat out of cats and dogs or whatever.
Right,
you know what I mean? So
okay.
He had whiskers on, and then add to that, then she drew a wee love heart, I think it was, or a wee I think it was a little Star of David on the back of his neck, anyway. And then I went, oh, I wonder if we could. Maybe put the DHB on the back. So off through the bar she went. She came out with this green paint pen, which we use on the blackboards and stuff like that. And so I took some footage, and we did get the DHB and green paint on the back of his neck.
Lovely.
No way.
Beautiful.
Now you would think that would be enough humiliation for this man.
You would think so.
But oh no. You see, he was really drunk. Now you see, when I see him next weekend, he'll probably have absolutely no recollection of this. But luckily, my camera was there to record everything. So as he came off his bar stool, we kind of lumped him onto this guy that was there and says, look, you better take him out. He goes, I don't really know him. I'm like, well, look, someone's got to take him out. I says, right, come on. So he fell over a bar stool first, then we went to pick him up, then we got him outside. And he'd been outside for about 10 minutes, and I was sitting there doing, like, cashing up and helping out and whatnot. I heard this big bang on the window. I said, what the fuck's that? So I have a wee look, and there's this, like, sprawled head on the window. I'm like, what the hell's that? So I go out the door, and I'm like, what's going on? Oh, it's just, I can't even remember the guy's name. It's just Matey Boy there. And I'm like, the fuck's he doing? Oh, he was standing there with his head on the window, nearly asleep, with his cock out, pissing all across the front of the venue.
Oh, lovely.
And his shoes. So he was pissing all over his own shoes.
Oh, magical. Jesus.
Now you would think, being the good citizen that I am, that I would help him out.
You would think that being a good, a great member of the community as well, a very kind of community-based man, very helpful guy as well, a door steward, of course, your job is to help people in the street or people nearby who are under them as a drink. I would say that you went out there and got him a seat, got him a chair, maybe a glass of water, soothed his sweaty brow, and made sure he was safe.
You would have thought that. But alternatively, what I could have done was taken out my phone and recorded the whole event.
Brilliant!
So, now, honestly, I mean, but you see, my phone is not the best, doesn't come with a light, but you can... I haven't really played it black, but anyway, there he was with his little miniature rolled in flour white beef olive sticking out his trousers.
Oh, lovely.
And he's just pissing all over his own shoes and all that. And he seems quite happy. So I thought, well, I'll just leave him a wee bit of video and that'll do. And by the time I went back in the venue, sat down, he had gone.
Oh, jeez.
But that said, the chap that had helped him then came in after I went out, and he came in and he actually told us of a story which was quite amazing, which I'll quickly roll into. He was at a foam party recently, and it was at a foam party in the local club.
Did you say foam party or phone party?
A foam, as in
foam.
Soapy foam.
Okay.
Yes, a soapy foam. So he was at this foam party and he went dressed as I think it was like a female swimmer. So he had like just a costume on,
Brilliant.
And they were all having a good laugh, and this foam was everywhere and whatnot. And he said it was just fucking mad. So anyway, he went home after the foam party a bit pissed and all. He says it wasn't until a couple of days later that he had a burning sensation downstairs. This foam apparently was a little bit caustic, right?
No!
But what he said was, and he says it was like something basically off the National Geographic Channel, his testicles shedded skin like a spider.
No! See, I mean, I heard a few folk had said this foam was seemingly quite caustic. I mean, and even my daughter was there, and she went, oh no, foam was bad, rashes and the whole shooting match. It wasn't good at all, seemingly. I mean, surely as a venue you check if the foam's compatible with human flesh. Call me old-fashioned, but that's the first thing you'd say is, right, I'm having a foam party. Will this foam fucking kill people?
There's people's eyes falling out and everything.
There's people going blind.
That happened to my ex with hair removal cream. He
Oh.
did it.
Pink, hold on. We've got a gem here. Your ex. What happened with your ex?
I was doing my legs, and he was like, "I'll give me some of that." So he just went thwack on his bollocks. like reading the instruction. Boom!
No.
They were huge, and then started shedding for a couple of days after, and he was like crying, and it was just like, so I was like, just get it off, and so he's like trying to splash water on it, made it worse, and he's like, oh, but he was.
So his balls swelled up and started shedding skin. And
like half an hour later.
Now, can I ask, did you play the supportive girlfriend? You know, bringing him cold drinks and, you know, soothing his brow. It's okay, honey, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Or did you go,
I laughed my face off.
Not even a bit of conquer cuppage or anything.
I know.
I took the ball to him and read the instructions like, do not put on your genitals.
Oh, man. Well, the same thing happened, of course, to our Bastardess.
Yeah.
Our Bastardess used the old Veet on the old Vagoo and was burnt. She ruined the whole thing, you see. And somebody had said, well, listen, don't worry, my dear. What you do is you take used tea bags and you and you press it against the skin and it'll be fine. She didn't have a brown Vagoo for like 4 days.
That's one of the fucking best stories that has ever been on this show.
Genius. Now, the good thing is, of course, now for the live show as well, is speaking about Sharpies and people getting drunk, I do have 2 Sharpies in hand, a black and a red, which I use for the envelopes when I post out the tickets. These will be taken with me to Thursday because, guaranteed, at some point on the Sunday night, someone's going to pass out. They're getting fucked up.
Now, we're not saying it's likely to be Jim drinking cum by the pints patients.
or Adam, I'm blacker than Maynard Sparky, you know, with fake tan. So, it's... somebody's getting fucked up.
Fucking hell.
Gentlemen, this, and girls, of course. I've got to change my whole saying.
I know.
Because the plan was to, you know, enter the show and say, hello, folks, welcome to the show. Of course, Maynard's here, Pink's here, and of course, Steve's here back from Holland after his successful sex change, you know, but we thought, no, you know, it's a... Before I move on, first of all, can I thank a guy called Peter Williams, who has sponsored tonight's show. Thank you, Peter. Tonight's show has been sponsored by Peter Williams.
Cheers, Peter.
He's helping keep our show going by sponsoring us. Of course, folks, if you go to dhbradio.com, you can find out full details about sponsoring our show. Even better, go to dhbshop.com. If you buy things, you keep us on the go. Now, let me say this, of course. Now, there has been a slight delay with certain items, of course, being shipped out from the store. That's because we've had a delay with a printer, of course. Now, it's not his fault. It's, you know, it's partly our fault too as well. But, you know, things are...
Hold on, let's just cut to the chase. It's fucking my fault.
No.
You know? Oh, it's my fault.
No. Things are shipping out.
Listen, I like my wife can take it on the chin.
Okay. Things are shipping out very soon. So, folks, if you're waiting for your order, because the problem has been, of course, the 3-box shirts. You know, we've had a wee delay getting those back in stock again. So, if you're waiting, folks, they will be with you soon. Don't worry. You know, Pink is on the case. It's all good in the hood.
Well, you see, basically, if you've ordered a 3-box t-shirt, even though you've ordered additional apparel, there was no point in me sending the additional apparel without the 3-box, and then you go, wise up. Fucking not got the full order. So we're having to wait. So you are having to have a little bit of a delay. But listen, I may stick in a few extras. And that doesn't mean poops. I may have some extras
there
for you.
There may
so
be extras.
Hang fire.
As an apology. But also, can I also thank, pardon me, whilst in the studio, of course, Jables. Now, Jables here, I don't know if you guys can see, but the microphone that I use is different from what you use. You know, it's a bit fancier. It's smashing.
It is.
Right?
It's a cracking mic.
The mount, though, is expensive because the mount holds the microphone here by the base, which gives it more kind of suspension, if you will.
Yeah.
And it costs a little more. Jables here bought this mount for us from our Amazon wish list.
Oh, nice one, Jables.
Thank you, Jables. It's much appreciated.
Here's a
Give
fist bump.
something back.
Exactly. Right up those Jables. There we go. God bless you, Jables. Now, guys, before we move on, can I just say this? I nearly died again.
What did you do now? What did you do?
Well, it all amounts to this whole not having a car shit.
You've nearly died more times than James Bond.
I know.
Seriously.
I know. I'm worse than fucking Sean Connery. It really is.
Bus wanker!
Exactly. It's all down to this whole bus wanker shit. And it's getting to me. The thing is, now, it's been what now? 3 weeks? 4 weeks now I've been carless? I think maybe 3 weeks. And,
Big man, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
When you are being a bus wanker, when you go onto a bus, do you actually have to buy 2 tickets?
Oh, you fucking dick.
I sat next to him on the bus. Plenty him.
Yeah.
No, she did. She
fuck
sat,
you.
I did.
See,
I sat
she
behind
sat
you.
behind me. There was no space beside me.
Hey, listen, everyone on the bus sits next to him.
I hate you all. So I'm on the bus, right? I'm on the bus. Now it's been what week 3, I think it is now of no car, Scotty. You know, it's killing me. But the problem it's not. I mean, I could go buy a car now, but I'm not going to buy any old shit. You see, I'm gonna happy to stick with the old kind of bus stroke taxi stroke foot leather, deal so far. But the bus from this area, I mean, Jables, you live not far from where I stay.
Special bus.
Jables catches the same bus that I do, right? And you see some fucking things, do you? I mean, let's face it.
Man.
I mean, I swear to God, in the last 3 weeks, I've seen people on the bus vomiting on the walkway. I properly.
There's actually shit on that bus. I went on that bus when there's shit on it.
There was not shit in the
There's
bus.
shit on the bus.
Holy fuck!
Where the fuck does this bus terminate? Delta City or something?
It's no.
Cults.
You're joking me.
This bus, like, for those of you who don't know, exactly. For those of you who don't know Aberdeen very well, the bus basically starts in the shittest area of the city and terminates in the fucking poshest bit of the city. So the
weird.
posh folk have got to deal with our poops when they gets there. It's
Aberdeen's
ridiculous.
Stop
Why?
having a shit on the bus, then, you fucking hairy RC.
Shut up, you Jimmy Savile bastard! Now then. So people being sick. There's fucking Neds playing dubstep through their mobile phones, through the little shitty speaker on their fucking Blackberries. Mate, dubstep. Fucking dubstep. There's a. I'm dying here with fury. There was a black guy in a furry hooded a jacket. Remember the jackets you get as a kid? Remember with the fucking the big kind of bullet shaped buttons.
Yes.
And the kind of orange kind of fur rimmed.
I know the ones you mean.
Remember those? The duffel coats.
Duffel coat, yeah.
Duffel coats. There's a black guy in a duffel coat at the back of the bus on the top deck who I'm pretty sure was masturbating.
Oh.
I mean, I didn't look for long.
Aye,
I didn't stare.
It's got that, what's happening?
I mean, his penis was almost Maynard-esque. I mean, no. But I mean,
Where's his eyes going like a fucking one-armed bandit slots, was
the
it?
guy was having. I'm pretty sure the guy's having a wank on the bus, right? But it gets worse. I got the bus the weekend to work. Now, thankfully for me, the bus bounce leaves from almost my front door here.
Yeah.
And terminates. Well, it comes to my workplace. Again, maybe 20 yards from my front door of my workplace, which is handy as fuck, But for getting to work, great. For getting home after work, not so great,
Fuck that.
But the problem is, so I get the bus the weekend there. I think it might have been maybe Saturday night, Friday or Saturday. One of the two. I get in the bus. Now, of course, I'll have the obligatory headphones in, so the headphones go in so people don't speak to you, Even though they still do. People see you with headphones in and they go, oh, hello, how are you, big man? How you doing? I've got headphones in. I can't hear what you're saying to me. But no. So headphones go in, you see. I'm on the bus. There's two Indian guys directly behind me, and they're having an argument in Indian.
Yeah.
Or I don't know what's the accent. I don't know. So I'm being.
I don't even know.
Whatever it is.
Did it sound like some kind of solar panel salesman on the phone?
Yes, it sounded like a BT customer service allegedly. It's just, and so they're arguing as time goes by. The argument's getting more and more and more, and they're getting more angrier and angrier. I can't tell by what they're saying, but I can tell by the inflection of the voice. They start having a fist fight on the bus. They're now in the walkway in the middle of the bus, kicking the shit at each other. And of course, there's people looking at me because, of course, I'm wearing the full Doberman regalia. I'm a big guy, black jacket, black breeks. Looking at me like, fix this. I'm like, no, it's too much fun. There's two Indian guys beating the shit out of each other. The bus is a fucking nightmare.
What the hell it's been a long time since I've caught a bus, but they were nowhere near as bad as that in my day.
I mean, Jables can confirm here. I mean, you've seen some, I imagine, some things.
Well, I used
on
to
the
get
bus.
it from, when I was working out the other end of town.
Right, Jables!
Get it from the other end.
The microphone has to be in your face.
I've got a really small voice.
See that big kind of blue cover there? Has to be almost near your mouth.
Fucking hell.
Who are you, Steev?
I know, the girl plays rugby, she does MMA, she can fight, she can do all that, but she can't speak with a big girl voice.
I'm a quiet
know,
soul.
It makes me sick.
I'm a quiet soul.
Okay.
Can I just interject here? There's two Asian men fighting on a bus. Are you not fucking wise? Are you not checking to see if there's a fucking backpack with a fucking flashing red light? Off that motherfucking bus.
Wow.
Now, we love a good racial stereotype on the show.
Naturally.
Oh, dear.
Oh, holy shit. How do you carry on from there? So anyway, I nearly died, right? I nearly died because the problem is, of course, now with, I mean, J-Balls, you'll confirm as well, is that being a bus wanker is getting your shopping in's a pain in the arse. You see, your cupboards run dry. You're like, oh my god, I can't live out in the car. It could be 2 in the morning. You could be starving. If you work nights, you come home from work at 2 in the morning. Your cupboards are bare. You know, you're like, what the fuck do we eat? I'm starving. I've worked like a fucking 6-hour shift. I'm hungry. You know. Yeah. So I then investigate the freezer, as you do. You know, your cupboards are bare. Yep. Let's see what's left in the freezer. I found a packet of fish fingers buried in the permafrost at the back of the freezer. You know where I'm going here, you see.
I know where you are.
They've been there, I don't know how long, at least maybe 2 years they've been there for.
Put it this way, Cannon and Ball were on TV the last time you ate them.
Yes, exactly.
Chisel out.
Top of charts, Ken Rogers, right? Okay. So I thought, you know what, I'll give it a try. Pull them out in the oven for a bit more time than normally you see. They came out, they looked browned and looked great. They looked fantastic. Had 2 of them. I was like, what am I doing to myself? They were frost burnt, they were rotten, they were horrible. I'm like, I threw the rest in the bin. I'm like, I'm so fat and I can't eat food right now. So, no, I only had 2 fish fingers, right? Permafrost fish fingers. That's all I had, 2. The next day, though, I could have shot to the eye of a needle. I know I'm horrifying J-Balls here. I apologise. But my God, it ruined my guts.
Fucking hell.
And I nearly died, Maynard. I could have died from food poisoning.
To be fair to you, though, big man, have you seen the size of your digits? That's the most you're ever having is 2 fish fingers.
They tasted like hate and fucking lost dreams.
See, now, I've got one of my mates who's staying with me at the moment, and his food hygiene is a little bit... It leaves a lot to be desired, put it that way. Now, he went out on a week past Saturday, and he bought a pie from a well-known pie shop.
A well-known pie shop.
Now, he had that on the Saturday. Now, he left it on the counter Saturday night, Sunday morning. Monday night, it's still there. Wednesday night, it's still there. Friday night, it's still there. I'm like, hey, man, fucking tidy up, will you? You see me tidying the kitchen. What's happening with this pie? Do you want me to throw it away? Oh, no, I'll eat that in a minute. I'm like, whoa. I'm not even looking inside that thing.
I'm a student, and even I don't, a week, that's too much for me.
but students live off pot noodles and fucking...
Have you seen the price of a pot noodle? I'm sorry. No pot noodles at my house.
Super noodles.
No.
Ramen noodles.
Home brand.
Oh my God, you poor
10p,
bastards.
10p.
The best thing is, though, is poor J-Balls here, who's living off a student diet of 10p fucking noodles, has come here bringing a pack of Miller bottles of beer.
I live off beer and pizza.
Which
That's all I eat.
Welcome to my world.
How can you make noodles for 10p?
Speaking of which, where's the bottle opener? Where's the bottle opener? I need some more beer here.
I need a beer, actually.
The only thing I thought you could buy for 10p was a penny.
Have some beer. Wait, thank you, J-Balls.
She lives on beer and pizza, and you wonder why I married her.
We are going to have some... we're having a wee beer break here, Maynard.
I did not think you could buy anything for 10p these days. No, I'm good, thank you, Jabes. I'm all right. Your name changes every time I say it.
The sad thing is poor James here, poor Jables. You know, her name was not even Jables. Can we see your real name?
Hello, Dave.
Can we see your real name?
Yeah, it's Joe.
Right, it's Joe.
It's Joe. I'm Joe, man.
Her real name is Joe, right? But the thing is, of course, now you had like Joanna Banana, and then your surname, of course, was an L. I don't want to give it away, of course, because you know it's too much information. But so we call it, of course, JBL. You see, and then it became Jables.
Yep.
Yeah.
And now it's Jabe.
Jabes.
It's Jabes.
It's not even Jabes. It's Jabe.
Jabe.
In a minute, it's going to be.
You can even throw Thomas the Tank Engine into the mix now.
Yeah. What's this Thomas the Tank Engine?
Oh, hold on. I'll tell you exactly what it is. This has been Mr. Pink's shit of the week.
I'll follow that then.
Now then. Gentlemen and girls, of course, let's move on to a thing I have here, which you may enjoy if I can find the fucking button. It's where's the button? I've lost the fucking button. Oh, come on. See, I've got this soundboard here, and I've got everything kind of color coded, but I can't find the button for what I'm needing next.
You're colourblind.
No, I'm not. I'm totally not.
Look at him stressed.
I know.
I've had too much beer already. I've finished all my beer. I'm now going through a bottle of wine as well. I'm now going through Desperados, which is tequila beer. I'm fucking ruined. Right, okay. It's God damn it! Where is it? I don't even know where it is.
Game over.
Just fucking sing it, you big tard.
No, here we go.
I'll show you with the box. What was in the box?
Yeah!
What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
It's okay, I found it. I may have had a few beers. we have a what's in the box? I've got to fix my camera. My camera keeps breaking here. Oh, I've ruined it again. Okay, fuck it. I'll do. It's fine.
What the hell's
What's
going on?
It's Pink's going fucking crazy here as well. So we have a what's in the box submission from a guy called Danny Lewis. It's not even Danny Lewis. Oh my god, I'm going fucking. It's Danny Lewis, right? He writes, "Hey bastards, I have a recent ex who I just dumped who may qualify to go in that fucking box." Pink, what are you doing?
What is he doing?
Oh, do you know what? I'll put on his camera so you can see exactly what he's doing. Pink's now in the box. That was him putting the box on, right? So,
Get back in your
Note
box.
to self: mute microphone next time.
yes.
I don't know what the fuck was going on. Oh, because
So Pink's in the box. So we have.
Hey, listen, cutting your head off and putting it in a box is not a fucking easy operation.
Danny Lewis writes, "Hey bastards, I have a recent ex who I just dumped who may qualify to go in that fucking box." Now, Jables, we'll need you to give a female point of view here, you see.
Definitely. Will do.
I'd been seeing her for about 2 years, and during that time I knew she was fucking mental, as she'd shown a few signs along the way. She used to scream and cry watching sad scenes in the soaps. She would throw near full cups of coffee at the TV if the X Factor judges didn't like the acts that she liked. And she once wrote a letter of complaint to Noel Edmonds, threatening to cut his balls off for being allegedly nasty to an old lady on Deal or No Deal. Oh, it gets worse, right? But her madness not only was directed towards the TV, she once threw herself to the floor and thrashed around like a madwoman because they gave her the wrong flavour of milkshake at McDonald's. She nearly shoved a glass in a girl's face in a bar because the girl mistakenly picked up the wrong drink, and she once set fire to her wardrobe because out of the near 150 dresses she owned, she seemingly had nothing to wear that night to a meal we had planned.
Holy shit.
She had nearly set fire to a fucking wardrobe of clothes.
I think I know this girl. I think it could be one of my exes too.
Now, you're probably asking yourself why I stuck in with this girl, and it's simple. Not only was she fucking mental, but she was smoking hot. Like way out of my league hot. I was Sunday League, and she was English Premiership. And as law of averages states, the crazier the woman is, the more fantastic she is in bed. Now, can you confirm, Maynard? Obviously, you're a guy girl, or
Yeah.
or Jables. Have you ever dabbled in the girl?
I wouldn't like to say.
Once again, validation why I married her.
Yes, exactly. So, Maynard, in your experience, when you've been with a hottie, do you not find the hotter they are, the more fucking mental they are?
As a rule of thumb, crazy in head, crazy in bed.
Yes!
That's a rule of thumb.
Exactly. What about you, Jables?
Yeah. In fact, let's go back. Yeah.
No,
Come on,
can't use
please.
my words here.
Welcome to the Jables Experience
Yes.
show.
No,
Women
just
are crazy though.
crazy.
Whoa. You can't just leave it like that.
No, I can't.
So he continues. Now you're probably asking yourself why I stuck with this girl. Oh, we've covered that bit. Anyway, as our time together, more rum. Anyway, as our time together went on, her craziness grew and grew until one time it came to a head, and I had to call an end to our relationship. I was due to fucking hell.
English, motherfucker! Do you speak it?
I was due to fly out to the USA for a fortnight with work, and even though I told her weeks in advance I had to go, she howled and cried that I couldn't leave her. And she thought I would get there and never want to come back to her. I told her repeatedly that it was just for work, and I would be back before she knew it. But this fell on deaf ears, and up until the day I left for the airport, she threatened to do something stupid to herself if I caught my flight. As I sat in my taxi to the airport, my phone rang over and over again. And whenever I answered, she would just howl and cry on the phone that I was an insensitive asshole, and I didn't deserve her. I ignored this and laughed at the driver that my message was fucking mental. This was until she called again. In the calmest voice, she told me that I would never see her again, and that she hoped I was happy with what I'd done to her and made her do to herself. Alarm bells rang in my head. See, Jable's consensus, she knows what's going on here.
This don't sound good.
No.
Alarm bells rang in my head, and I got the driver to race back to the house knowing full well that I was going to miss my flight by doing this. I got into the house to find the place destroyed. The kitchen on fire, and her laying on the couch with her arms cut open. Luckily, she was a fucking retard and didn't cut anything vital, but still made a fucking mess of herself. I stopped the fire, made sure she's okay, and then took her to the hospital where I called her parents to come look after her. I got back to the house, found everything of mine that wasn't destroyed, and got the fuck out of Dodge. I moved into a pal's house spare room shortly after, and my ex called me every second of every day trying to get me back, but I was having none of it. Fuck my life, he says.
Fuck that.
Holy shit.
Now, can I just say that he missed a trick there?
What trick?
Now, he could have killed two birds with one stone, so to speak. There was a fire going and she was bleeding. He could have put the fire out with her and cauterized the wounds at the same time, thus saving time.
Well.
Oh, dear me.
No, what do you do with someone like that?
What do you do? I mean, Jables, of course, we keep seeing about these things where women are crazy about it. I mean, you must have some things where men have been crazy towards you.
Well, it's not my story, but it's my best mate's story, and she split up with her boyfriend after 7, and she did leave him for a woman, which might have put it stuck the knife in it.
Yeah.
But he took her expensive ski boots, her Dolce & Gabbana watch, took them out in the back garden, and whoosh, flames.
No.
This is a guy, so
really?
yeah.
Holy
men
shit.
are mental as well.
Well, it's true. I mean, of course. I mean, you're a pretty girl. Have you had problems with the guys being fucking loopy towards you?
Yes.
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 Can you tell us anything that happened? I mean, Maynard, of course, has got a history of, women declaring marriage on the internet and stuff,
I think it's the Maynard serum. It just sends him loopy. It's just fucking...
I know. See, my problem is the Scott serum turns them fat. Fat and crazy. No, it's true. Pink can confirm, right? I meet the girls, and they're, right...
What do you feed them?
Semen!
He feeds them fucking 4-year-old fish fingers.
Semen.
It must be horribly caloric semen. I don't...
Like pure Mars bar.
I think, Jables, you even been in the room, you're a danger here,
I'll leave, I'll put £20 on.
Exactly! You'll waddle home! It's just, in my proximity, you gain weight! Well, it fucking kills me. So...
just stay away from them fish fingers with a young Captain Birdseye on it. A prepubescent captain.
Now then.
So, he's still in his school uniform.
It's like the caller we had earlier on with the deep voice. Hello.
Oh, you alright?
I'm 5.
I put my balls against windows, fucking hell.
But he's got no piabs or anything, but his voice is deeper than a fucking Chilean miner.
People in primary savings on my nuts. I mean, whoa, really?
It's when I heard that, I was like, fucking hell.
And we say girls are crazy. He's fucking nuts.
Fuck. Hey, I said did that.
He's nuts. So Jables, no tales you can tell us about men being nuts towards you at all.
Well, I had one after a week of we just kind of said, all right, okay, boyfriend, girlfriend, 1 week. So, I love you. What?
After a week.
That's nice.
I've had that as well before.
Yeah.
But literally less than a week.
Your whole body just. It's like. It's like, what do I do?
What about, men who, call you incessantly, over and over again for, hours on end?
Yeah.
What about that shit?
Yeah. Or friends who end up going, oh, I think I like you. It's like,
oh!
But see...
No!
See, now that does happen.
I hang out with a lot of guys. It's just I have more guy friends than girlfriends.
Yeah.
But...
Look at when Harry met Sally,
Well, it's just like... Oh, no, I like to go to the pub with you. I
See,
don't want to be with you.
But see, the difference between Jables is, Maynard, you can confirm it, asking Pink, you see, now, the problem is men and women are completely different entities,
massively.
Oh, no.
If you're a man with a girl pal,
Yeah.
Jibble, you're a girl pal, you see, I guarantee at some point, every man you've met is going, at least for a second going, oh yeah, I'd
Well,
probably tap that,
it goes the other way around as well.
No,
Don't get me
not
wrong.
always. No. But some girls go, yeah, maybe do that, maybe do that. But men do it all the time. We always assess going, I'd tap that shit, I guarantee men went, it happens.
I'm not even going to lie. I came, I was like, all right, Jables, mate, idea. You've maybe heard of me. I'm kind of a big deal. I'm big in oil.
Yeah, exactly. It happens because it's our genetic makeup. We can't help but if we're around girls going, would you or wouldn't you? See, girls generally don't do that whole fucking would you.
Me and my mates do. Maybe we're just a bit weird like that.
Maybe you're a bit weird that because most girls you meet are like he could be a good friend and he could be a good pal and he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
They don't go, Wouldn't I?
We write it off the other way around. You write it off like yes, no, and then you go to the pal kind of bit.
Right.
That's what we do.
I think what happens is
but
girls.
I think maybe we're a bit different from normal girls.
Yes. And the mic, please, a big girl. I think what happens is girls will see you and go, right, straight away they go, well, wouldn't I? And they say no, then no, it's done.
Yeah.
There's no reassessing, there's no changing that at all. It's done, you see.
Once you're in that nice guy box, forget about it.
Whereas guys...
There's no halfway house. There's no maybes.
Exactly.
Yes or no.
You're done.
You get friend zoned.
You're friend zoned, exactly. Whereas with guys are continually reassessing their opinion.
True.
I've got female friends.
That's because we'll fuck anything. Sure, Maynard.
Well, yeah.
I've got female friends who I'm like, everyone seems I'm like, would I now? No. Would I now? Yeah. You continually reassess. That's what being blokes are, And Jables, no offence, but when you come in here, we both give it. Pink is on camera. He's giving it.
There's no point in lying.
You can't lie about it.
This brings me to another story at the weekend, right? There was a woman in the pub, right, and it was fucking hilarious. Now, she was in with her daughter. Now, she was under 50, and for under 50, she wasn't looking too bad. She was no certainly Goldie Hawn or Twiggy, but she was looking all right as things go. Now, there was a lad in the pub who was fancying his chances, but he was sniffing in a boot there like a good un. Now, to be fair, I didn't think there was any amount of alcohol that would have swung the deal, but he certainly thought differently. But it was fucking hilarious how she didn't look that up for it, but because she was fucking trolleyed, she had to succumb to the charms. But it was the way that she succumbed to the charms which was fucking hilarious. Now, she was wearing a V-neck kind of top, black top and whatnot, and they went outside for a wee smoke. Now, my venue is a wee kind of porch bit, so they got out to the porch bit, and he trapped her in there. And I was like,
he trapped her.
He trapped her.
It's
now,
like,
you could see through the window, and I'm like, shall I go over and see if they're all right? But anyway, he was straight on the tits like a fucking bloodhound, right?
Now, can I clarify before you go on? When he says trapped her, of course, for those of you who aren't like Scotland-based, trapped is basically he's got the goodies. He's in with the smooching and the feel of boobies, and it's basically he's pulled her. He
was like a drunken octopus, right? So anyway, so I'm at the bar and I'm saying, Ilka, you seen this? Look through the door and all that, right? So he's fucking blah, 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 fucking eating her alive. So they go outside and they have a smoke, right? Now, I'd been chatting to her off and on because she was in with her daughter. Her daughter's quite cute and whatnot. And I've been chatting away and she's like, oh, I heard you look after the daughter when she's in. I'm like, yeah, just do my job. And when she went to come back in the venue, the doors opened. Well, I swear to fuck, it was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. She was trying to make it look as if she was all kind of respectable, but she hadn't noticed that both her tits were hanging out of her dress.
Oh, no.
No, I swear, I've seen some funny shit in my time, but that nearly finished me. Because
Holy
as she was
shit.
coming in the main door, the titties were out. As she came in the second door, she'd managed to work them back in. Oh, honestly, solid gold shape.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
that's genius. But, folks, before we get carried away with the whole girl v boy thing, let's move on to the
Fuck you, people. Here's the headlines on the DHB News.
I found that button. Okay.
I was going to say.
I found that button. We now I've got a story here about it's in Zimbabwe, and of course, pardon me, Zimbabwe and their second biggest city. They've been asked, right? It's 1 million people have been asked to take a synchronized toilet flush in an attempt to unblock sewers in Zimbabwe.
What?
They reckon that they've said on a Monday at 7:30 p.m. they've asked their residents to flush their bog because they reckon that this combined flush will unclog their already wrecked up fucking built up waste sewers. You see,
Has Steve been over there having a shit?
Yeah.
because water over there is rationed to 70 hours a week, which has led to waste accumulating in the sewer network. So the mayor said, right, every week we're going to do a huge city, like 1 million people in this city, of course, we're going to have a mass weekly flush to clear away this shat. It's all clogged up in the pipes.
Imagine that.
That's mental.
Fuck.
If you think about it, if you're thinking about it in a certain term, like the water technically has got to be going downhill. There's going to be a house near the end that's going to be like a breathe hole for this, and it's just going to have fucking millions of tons of shit flooding into that house.
Ow.
So, Pink, what about you? Any news stories you want to share with us?
Yes, Wiggles the caterpillar cake sparks bomb scare at Stansted Airport.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, I remember them cakes.
So do I.
Everyone brought them into primary school on their birthday.
Wiggles cakes. Now,
Yeah.
I got one of these.
Remember these?
Are you
The hell's a
kidding me?
Wiggles cake?
From Marks and Sparks.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly. Allegedly, there may be
Other
others.
shops are
basically-
available.
Yeah.
It's basically a caterpillar cake.
Yeah.
And I got one for my 25th birthday or something. I got one for, many, many moons ago.
Yeah, I had them at primary school.
Yeah. bastards. So it's basically a caterpillar cake. But so bomb scare.
So anyway, right, it was supposed to be a birthday surprise for son, but a Wiggles the caterpillar cake led to an airport security alert as the perplexed father was bundled away by armed guards. Justin Barrett was asked to remove his clothing and was given a thorough body search. I mean, can you imagine? After Stansted security staff mistook the Sainsbury confectionery for a bomb.
Brilliant.
Now, at which
Brilliant.
part of this multicoloured box full of chocolate log covered with Smarties do you think it's a bomb? Now, had the chap looked like Scott with his kind of Muslim-esque beard, you could understand.
How very
But-
dare you? Although my beard's
doesn't.
taking a certain twist aside these days.
I was just looking at
I'm getting a wee kink.
I did notice that.
A wee kink at the bottom, which is going to disturb me a little bit.
Your beard's going off at a jaunty angle. to
Yeah,
the side.
Johnny Angle. But I don't even know why. So, carry on, sir.
Opposite of Tintin.
Yes! Yes!
So anyway, he clearly got more than he bargained for when he bought Wiggles the cake. He got 2 security fingers up his arse. So
Lovely.
not the best.
So, speaking of fingers and ours, Jables, how are you doing? I'm sorry. There's a girl in the room. I'm sorry. These are my...
Now I know what fairy feels like.
These are my best lines. This is why I'm single. It doesn't work for me. Okay, so we have a story here about a poor man. This poor man is an army veteran. He's Michael D. Nash. He's 61 years old. He goes to hospital. Right now, he's had a nurse put a fucking ice pack on his genitals for 19 hours. By mistake, right? By mistake. So much so, they had to fucking take away his penis with frostbite.
Like, I don't have these,
So-
but I feel I'm just like,
my
no.
God. The army veteran in the hospital to have surgery on his penis, but then they had to take away a 5-inch section of his... I mean, that's me ruined. 5-inch... removed.
That's just like circumcising fucking Maynard.
Pretty much. They've taken away a 5-inch section of his penis through gangrene because this nurse went
Fucking hell.
ice pack and then forgot about him. So, of course, the frostbite set in, the gangrene set in, the penis rotted away. They put me on to take away his fucking penis. So this poor guy, 61 years. Oh, okay.
He's not
Well,
gonna
he's had his
61.
life.
He's
You
only.
know.
What do you mean? He can still be vibrant. He's 61.
Well, after like being pumped full of
There's
Viagra.
Viagra. Exactly. It was a treat. Not that for that, of course, not at all. But,
Fucking hell.
but they reckon now that they're going to have to basically rebuild the kind of penis again so he can pee normally. I think, you poor bastard.
How can you rebuild it?
Well, I think they create like a wee spout for you. They can aim. I don't know.
You would just want to fucking
Maybe
make-
they give you a wee clematis. They can,
Come on, Maynard, be a good sport. Have a, give him 5 inches. You'll barely notice it, mate.
exactly. For fuck you, selfish bastard.
At that age,
Here's a poor man in need, Maynard, and you've got spare.
You would just want to fucking make a mangina out of it. Just see what it's like for the rest of your days.
Well, if they can do it for trannies, then they can do it for him as well.
Oh
so.
no.
He's got a point.
Maynard, if you gave him a bit of your cock and they hadn't taken all the gangrene off, it would look like the new Celtic away top.
Oh, Pink. Any more stories?
What is it with my todger that fucking everyone always goes on about? I was at the gym the other day and fucking I'm getting changed. You know when you got to feel like someone's watching you?
Yes, me.
Tables.
Jables through a hole in the wall. Oh, it's Maynard.
Comes out of the shower, fucking getting about to get dressed, and it's that bit when towels off, you're bending over to get the pants on. I just got a feeling someone's watching me. There's this fucking boy in the corner. I've seen him do this before. He's like that. But he's having
Now, see, that doesn't translate well to audio. You know what I'm saying?
Right
The
enough.
video is fine, but the
The
people.
reason why he's looking at you, Maynard, is because while you're in the changing room getting dried and getting dressed and all that, your cock's still in the shower fucking having a wee shampoo.
It's like one of the things what you use for fucking the draft excluders.
The big snakes.
Yeah. But honestly, he's having a right good proper fucking look at it.
Yeah.
He's looking at it like he's looking like he's looking at the fucking
Like it's magnificent.
Yeah,
like it won the internets.
Yeah, he's looking at it like it's like how you do the winning lottery ticket number. It's like that. It's like fucking hell. I'm like, oh hey man, fucking back up. Come on now. That's not funny. I was like, no.
Did I ever tell you about the boy jacking off in the showers of the gym that I went to? I don't know. I'll tell you that, I might say before the show, but it was like a mask in a market gym, a big kind of commercial place I went to, and it's down beside the beach. You know what I mean, of course. I went there for a while, and I'm sure I've said before in the show this as well, where I'd go for a shower, and I'm the kind of guy that goes to shower still wearing shorts, because. Not that I'm a prude, but a small. I'm sorry, a magnificent penis. But I don't want to embarrass everybody else. So I go in there for a shower, and there's a guy who's just far too foamy. Yeah. From the belly down the way. He's washing that shit just too hard. And hard, be the operative word, because he's like facing the wall, kind of like the right arm's going up and down. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? But the thing is, your brain knows he's masturbating, but your face goes, no, he must be maybe, trying to find alternatives. He's maybe washing it because it's really, really dirty. There's maybe a very sweaty area. And his extra scrub.
Shampoo exploded on his
Yeah,
hands,
exactly.
Yeah.
He's got a bath bomb that's gone crazy. And, who knows? He's properly jacking this thing. But he's looking at me while he's jacking it.
Oh, no.
I mean, for a start, why would you look at me when you're jacking it? I'm not the brightest boy, I'm kind of a beef.
I mean, the thing is, Maynard doesn't shout "Unleash the Kraken." His Kraken shouts "Unleash the Maynard."
So, I quickly rinse off. I quickly spray off the excess shampoo.
Yeah, shampoo.
Shampoo.
Scott, yeah, shampoo.
I head for the changing room. And I grab a guy, some poor Polish guy who's mopping the floor, saying, "Quick! There's a man masturbating in there!" He's not got a clue. He's not got a word of the Queen's. He's not got what I'm about. He gets a manager. The manager comes in and goes to this guy, and the guy's still masturbating. Oh, what are you doing, sir? Oh, I'm washing it. No, no. You've washed too much, sir. It's time to leave now. You can't do this. And the guy got kicked out. Oh, hold on. For Pink's fixing his box.
Thing is, that Polish boy knew fine well what was going on. He's like, nah, I don't get paid enough for this shit.
He knew.
Like, I pretend I don't know what that word is.
So,
fucking hell.
So, Pink, any more stories at all?
Yeah, I've got one here. Hold on 2 seconds. It is. It's senior citizen pushes would-be suicide jumper off a bridge.
Oh, lovely. Lovely. This is my kind of story. Attention-seeking bastard.
This actually just happened today. Basically, today's Guangzhou-based New Express reports on an odd incident that took place in Guangzhou actually yesterday. A 31-year-old subcontractor climbed to the top of a bridge and threatened to jump off. This gambit is not uncommon amongst desperate creditors who want the government intervention to help them get their money back. But in this case, as he was waiting on the bridge, an elderly man snuck up and pushed him off.
Oh, magic.
Now, but luckily for him, there was an air mattress down below waiting for him. But this old guy, I think he was an old army veteran, just went, "Oh, fuck this," and he snuck up behind him and pushed him off.
But the guy,
well, because I think all the traffic was held up and all that, and this guy just went, "Oh, fucking wise up." So pushed him off. He suffered multiple bone fractures and said to be in a critical condition in the hospital.
Behave.
The old man gave a triumphant salute to the onlookers below and then was arrested by the police.
But the best thing is, though, there's video of this as well, a camera phone video as well, where the old man's up the cops going, "What's going on here?" Cops like, "Stay back, sir, there's a jumper, it's all..." The old man, the jumper's, imagine like a suspension bridge. There's like kind of oval kind of arches, that can hold it in place. The old man climbs up the oval arch just to get to the fucking jumper. The cop's like, no, I'm okay. He's way up there and shoves the boy off. He's celebrating, Yahoo! See, I fixed it. It's fine. The boy's fucked up on the fucking air. It's basically like a big kind of air mat. Stuntmen use.
Yeah.
But it's not that big, so you're hitting concrete as well.
Fucking
it absorbs your shock, but you still
Yeah.
hit the ground at a pace.
It's a bit like when an airbag goes off in your car.
Yes, basically.
I used to work with a guy that in Union Street in Aberdeen. It's some people like to maybe perhaps think about throwing themselves over the bridge.
Yes.
Well, there's this guy I used to work with. He's walked past that bridge. 3 jumpers he's saved. 3 of them he's pulled off and said no.
Me.
And he's so fed up with it now. He walks on the other side of the street, so he doesn't have to deal with them. He can't be arsed with it.
There's a guy who works.
Were they pole neck or V-neck? I'm sure Maynard's wondering.
There's
I
a
was
guy.
more thinking that he's pulled him off.
There's a guy who works in a former venue that I used to work in before as well, who works as a KP in the kitchen there.
Might be the same person.
It could be. One day about 3 p.m. went, you know what, fuck it, see it, tabard off, goes out the front door of the building, walks to the Union Street Bridge, which is obviously the main street there, goes to jump, gets saved by some onlookers and the police, of course, as well. He gets dragged back in again. He then reports back for work like an hour later. Yeah, back for work, because he's been saved. There's been no charges met, right? Oh, back to work, there you go. Really? Get that man locked up, for fuck's sake! Back to work. And no questions asked. Oh, and of course, the guys in the paper are like, "Oh, this man here tried to jump in and you got saved by the police and by..."
Oh, there was those couple that were on top of the, the certain hotel on Union Street that were on the roof of it. And they were up there going at it, butt naked, and they fell off onto the shopping centre with a glass roof.
That's right. There's a.
When was this?
It was maybe about a year ago.
Yeah.
So they've basically climbed out their skylight and in the hotel. You see, they thought, you know what we'll do? Let's climb on the roof and have a wee bit of sex. As you do
with the seagulls.
They've climbed out naked out the fucking skylight in their room. You see, onto the roof. They're riding on the roof. At least maybe 100 feet above the road.
It's really tall.
It's a tall place, silly. So they're now having sex in amongst the seagull shit. Having sex. They fall, but thankfully not onto the road. It was a good 100-foot drop. Yeah. They fall onto the glass roof of the nearby shop. This is on Bridge Street.
Yeah.
Did they fall off?
The thing is, next day it's in the Sun newspaper, and then the next day after that, it's my fiance cheated with me with someone and fell on a glass roof with someone else.
Oh my goodness!
Holy shit!
He was doing the dirty with someone else and fell on a glass roof.
Now, Jables, I've got a story here that concerns you. Now I know, of course, you're a student. A dirty student, pikey bastard.
Right.
Now, of course, the problem with students is getting jobs. Obviously, you qualify, you can't find work, you know, problems. You end up working fucking flipping burgers at McDonald's, you know. I've got the job for you right here. Graduate finds work as human scarecrow.
Excellent.
22-year-old man, right? Get this. Jamie Foxx studied music and English at Bangor University, but will not be needing skills for either subject in his new job, which sees him put in charge of scaring partridges away from a field of oilseed rape.
You know what? I really like running up to clouds of pigeons.
Well, this is a job for you. He spends most of his shifts sitting down, reading and playing his ukulele, but must spring into action when birds begin to circle the Aylsham farm, scaring them using an accordion and cowbell. He gets paid £250 a week.
Seriously?
For scaring porridges.
Holy shit, that's fucking
He says, I get to sit and read for a long time, but whenever the partridges appear, I have to get up and scare them off. He basically runs about with a fucking cowbell and plays the accordion to scare away the fucking partridges.
Fuck, that's
He's
not bad.
22-year-olds, give him his dues. He's got a job. There's too many cunts that fucking, don't get me started here, too many fuckers that are perpetual students. I know a few who are students from 18 to 35, you know, who then leave university. Oh, I've got all these qualifications, but I can't work, because I can't find work. Blah blah. It's just fucking nonsense. But then, my cam seemingly is out of focus, according to the chat room. A quick trick here with the hand. Pulls it back in shape here.
I do know what you mean about that, because I know a guy who's, I'm 37 now, so he must be the same age as me. And ever since I've known him, all he's done is his study, and that's it. Never worked never done a lick's work in all his life.
Yes.
So I'm like, fuck, how much more qualifications do you need?
See, I work at the same time. It does me good. It's I don't just sit around and do nothing.
Oh no, this guy's fucking born idle like this.
Jabel's there, of course, shouldn't. You're playing rugby and MMA and you're on the podcast.
Yeah, she's not a fucking poor student if she's clay pigeon shooting, that's for certain.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake. So, Pink, what about you? Any more stories you can tell us?
One more story. U.S. farmer eaten by his own pigs.
Oh, lovely.
Authorities in Oregon are investigating how a farmer was eaten by his own pigs after his partially consumed remains were discovered in an enclosure on his farm.
Oh.
Terry Vance Garner, 69, never returned after he set out to feed his beloved animals last Wednesday on a farm near the Oregon coast. After 3 hours, family members got concerned and went to have a look for him and found his dentures and pieces of his body in the hog's enclosure several hours later. But most of the remains have been consumed. Several of the pigs, now big man, you can surely, ratio this down to stone and pounds for those minions out there. 318 kilograms each.
That would work. Shit. Hold on. That would. Oh God Almighty! I'm stuck here now.
It's about 50 stone.
It's a fucking fair weight, to be honest with you. At least 50 stone would be.
Yeah.
It's like Snatch. It's like being bricked up from Snatch, like feeding people to the pigs.
Oh yes,
I love that film.
It's my favourite
I love
film.
that film.
That was
So
my favourite
good.
film. Tell you, you've actually made up for yourself there by saying that's one of your favourite films.
Oh, I can watch that over and over again.
But then again, the cow she is, right? Before the show, we discussed this. There's two films she hasn't seen, which make me sick of my face. She hasn't seen Convoy, right? She hasn't seen the fucking majesty that is Convoy.
I don't even know what it's about. Okay.
Get the fuck out of my house!
I was born in '89, for fuck's sake.
I don't give a shit. This should be on the fucking school curriculum. You need to watch this shit to appreciate life. How can you not know about Convoy,
How
woman?
can you not know that?
And of course,
Why else has she not seen Big Man?
well, Maynard got this one. Maynard, you take over here and tell her what else she hasn't seen.
I'm struggling to even say the word.
Which
myself.
horrifies me.
She has never seen. I'm feeling quite emotional.
It's okay, my friend. It's okay, my friend. I know how you feel. Take a deep breath.
It's not my fault.
It's a mixture between.
Quiet, woman! Take a breath.
It's a mixture between rage and fucking disbelief.
I don't blame you. I'm angry for you.
She's never seen The Karate Kid.
I mean, get the fuck at my house right now.
It was made 3 years before I was conceived.
But so was Wizard of Oz. I bet you've seen that.
I bet you've seen Grease.
Yeah.
Oh, it's in Greece.
I was made before I was born, for fuck's sake. Well, no, it wasn't.
I maybe shouldn't have said because I've never seen Greece.
Yeah. Hold on.
What?
You haven't seen
You haven't
Greece.
seen Greece?
What the fuck does a straight guy with testicles need to see Greece for?
Maynard, are you shitting me?
I've seen all I need to see. Fucking tell me more. Like, does he have a car? Fucking tell me more.
So you don't know what a beauty school dropout is?
I can tell you that.
Fuck no. The pink ladies and all that. No.
Oh my god.
I've seen enough fucking tragic hen parties with that pink ladies
It's
on.
a musical, but it's a golden musical.
No.
You're dead to me.
No.
Boom. Oh, boom. Well played. Boom! At that!
I just got owned on the interwebs.
Jables is owned you, man.
In your face, darkness.
Owned on the interwebs.
Shit. Speaking of boom, there's a story here about a guy whose name, right, get this. This man in America, in Ohio, what's happened is he's gone into this, the town kind of hall, if you will, in Ohio. And he's left his walking stick behind. Now, his walking stick was basically made, he made it himself, right? So it's a stick, a curtain rail that he's made with duct tape on both ends, you know, that he can use that as a stick to walk with, you know. Now, his name, get this, is the Pink, you'll love this. His name, if I can find it here, is James Natural Kaboom. Right? That's his name. It's James Natural, his legal name is James Natural Kaboom. Kaboom, right, is a shortened version of his original Polish name, which is Kaboomski.
I would have kept the ski.
Kaboomski.
Right, I would have done.
So what he's done is he's written Kaboom on his fucking stick, so people knows whose stick it is, right? He's written Kaboom on the stick. He's written below that, this is not a weapon, in case people think, you know, it's a pole with duct tape. People might say it's a weapon. He's written, this is not a weapon, Kaboom, right? And
Hold
left
on a minute.
it behind.
Wait. A pole with duct tape's a fucking rapist. What are you talking about?
So he's left behind this stick by mistake in the town hall. They've seen this. Oh, wait a minute. It's a fucking stick with Kaboom in it. It's clearly a pipe bomb.
Oh,
fucking hell.
And it says, this is not a weapon. Oh, how dare you try and fool us. They call in the bomb disposal teams to blow up his fucking walking stick.
Holy shit.
James Natural Kaboom.
Natural Kaboom.
His full legal name is actually Natural Hunka Kaboom, but he chose James as like, you know, like a name people could say. Oh, hello, James. People don't say, oh, hello, Natural. You know, his full. Why would you, even if your name's Kaboomski, why would you be called Natural? Natural Hunka Kaboomski.
Richie Natural Maynard.
I'm telling you, it's a new name for Maynard, the Natural.
The Natural.
Volga says, this is my boomstick.
I don't want to think about Volga's boomstick.
No, not at all.
Fucking hell.
So Pink, anything else before we go?
No, that will do.
Right, well, I've got one last story before we move on to the next section, of course. And this, of course, again involves Jables.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Now, there's a German liquor company called G Spirits, right? And they are selling very unique alcohol. They're selling alcohol, right? And here's the premise. They get, like, vodka and whiskey, and what they do is they pour it over the tits of hot birds, right? They rebottle it. Palenka, Unicum. They pour it over the fun bags of hot birds. They then rebottle it and they sell it to, like, obviously men who are dirty, you know, who want alcohol from birds' boobies. They use like Miss Holland things involved too as well, you know. They got some really top kind of model girls with like fake synthetic things. So they all pour this concoctions, this vodka, over their boobies. It's it runs down their vagoo, and then gathers in a bottle, I imagine. They then bottle it back up again and sell it for a premium. Now these bottles, I shit you not, if you want a bottle of, let's see now, where's the price here? I saw it before, it's ridiculous. The price is like something like $180 for a bottle of liquor, like a bottle of like vodka, poured over a girl's boobs.
Fucking hell.
So Jables, if we pour Unicum over your fun bags, For the live show, I mean, it's not for me, it's not for us whatsoever, but for the live show, we pour the Unicum over your fun bags, over your dirty pillows. We then recollect the alcohol and we put it back in the bottle. Think of the money we'd make for the show.
Do I get a cut?
No.
No. Hell no.
Hey, listen, thankful if you get a fucking slap.
I like the fact when Scott made that request, he picked up his beer in hand. He's like,
well, worst case scenario is it's Brado, you know. Melting Cow Charm says, Unicum over Joe's boobs, rebottle, straight on eBay. You'd finance the whole fucking studio. We would.
fucking hell.
That's the biggest compliment I've ever got off him before.
Jables, you
The thing is, we would need 2 bottles of Unicum to cover those bad boys.
Jables, you could basically you basically make this go mainstream with your help.
Well, you get those weird websites where people buy your second-hand knickers, though.
What?
It's like you can sell your underwear. It's like
She's
kind
right.
of like
She's right.
It's like 20 quid a pair. It's
There's
Depends
vending
on what
machines
kind of
in
underwear
Japan
they are.
that dispense underwear.
There's vending machines in Japan that sells schoolgirls' panties,
Yeah.
worn schoolgirls' panties. Maynard, you look shocked, but it's a genuine thing. They sell girls'
Look it
panties.
up on eBay. You can get some weird shit on eBay, though.
Now then, jangle.
Jingle jangle.
Jim fixed it for himself.
For all this time we thought
Jim
Pink
will
had a
finger it
balaclava.
for you. And
Supposedly.
Allegedly. It's purely allegedly.
Fucking hell.
Just to cover asses here. So, Jables, if we can cover your fun bags in Unicum or Palinka for the sake of the show.
No, not for the sake of the show. For the sake of myself, I'm skinned.
God, fucking students, so selfish. Gentlemen, let's now. Of course, we're gonna move on now.
Yes.
We're gonna move on to our mail section, and to do so. Now, of course, we do know that Maynard here is a lyrical genius when it comes to the mail. You see, he's got it nailed. It took a couple of weeks to find his feet, but now he's got it nailed. You see, Jables.
But now we've got a soprano in
Exactly.
You think that is more like a cat dying, but there you go.
So, Jables, the job is now, of course, yours too, to help supplement Maynard in the news section intro. So, if you're both ready, if you're going to get, clear throats and whole shit match.
Mail.
I think one more time, because that was a little bit out of sync there. One more time, please, because you know what, this is a very important milestone in our show here.
Right.
I don't think you appreciate how, okay, so here we go.
You've got some
mail.
Far better.
You know what that was?
Far better.
You know what that was? You know what you witnessed just then?
Magic.
Mashed potatoes and roast potatoes.
Working together.
How very dare you
See
both.
that?
How about you both get the fuck out of my house right now?
But the thing
It's
is,
a
did you notice
combo.
though that the roasties took seniority in the pitch there? See, that's what I
It's
know.
just because I'm not using my big girl's voice.
So, I'm going to read an email here from a guy called Tony Peeps.
Peeps.
And Peeps.
Oh, I know Tony Peeps.
Yes.
Peeps.
He's written
Parker.
before. Now, if you remember Peeps Parker has written before about the fox shit under the
Yes.
fucking the handle of the van.
I mind that fuck shit handling motherfucker. I
He
remember him.
writes, "Hey Scott, Teeps here regarding show 64, of course the fox shit show. After ringing about that cunt wee man and my fox shit covered handles, Pink said to get my revenge and let you know. Well, here goes. I booked a weekend jolly last month to Salou for me and 3 of the boys last month, leaving Birmingham Airport at 6:30 a.m. on the 22nd of September. But somehow Dean was told it was the 15th of September. So with me having all the tickets, Dean couldn't check this. I got a call on said day, the 15th, at 3:30 a.m, saying he was stuck in the motorway with a flat. I'm going to have to change it so it was running a bit late. When asking me where I was, and my reply being, in bed, you fucking twat. And me telling him that he was a week early for the Jolly Boys trip, he went fucking mental. Now, I'm asking for forgiveness. I know I'm a cunt, but I just thought I would let you bastards know I got my revenge. Dean did turn up the following week and made a cracking piss up. So, Pink, can you forgive Tony Peeps for sending his pal out at 3:30 in the morning with a flat tire on a fucking motorway?
Of course we can, because he was a fucking cunt.
Now we have an email here. Now this one, of course, is quite serious.
Oh,
this one comes from a dominatrix.
aye.
A bona fide dominatrix.
Fucking hell.
A proper, from what I can gather, a proper. Now I'm going to ask Jables here to read out this email because it needs a female authoritative voice for this. You see, I think we need like a kind of a suitable. So Jables, over to you.
Alright, okay. Hang on. Dear bastards, let me introduce myself. My name is Mistress Ivona, and I provide certain services to those men that require them.
Alright.
Several years ago, I moved over from Poland to the UK.
Oh!
As I heard, there was a lucrative market in making men cry. My specialty services include cock and ball torture, bollock trampling, waterboarding, and forced chastity.
Waterboarding?
Waterboarding.
That shit's illegal, not even in Guantanamo Bay.
Wow. And there's a particular bastard that I feel truly deserves it. It would be the one you call Mr. Pink. I presume he has donned this title because by the derogatory way in which he talks to women, he can't find them sexually attractive at all. He must like the boys.
Oh!
Hey.
Whenever he speaks of women, it is so overly vulgar and tasteless, it silently says, the lady doth protest too much.
Oh.
But I'm not here to discuss his sexuality, as he clearly loves it up the chocolate tunnel.
Oh!
It wouldn't be much of a discussion. I'm here to propose his enrollment as one of my house slaves. When I get my talons into Mr. Pink, he will no longer be Mr. Pink. He'll be known as number 42.
Oh!
Pathetic men like him do not deserve names, only numbers. This is more convenient for me, as I cannot be bothered to remember names. Having each slave branded with a hot iron is a much simpler and effective way of keeping track of pathetic worms. Clothes are not permitted. Branding has to be on display at all times for convenience sake and humiliation purposes.
Holy shit.
He will not be permitted to talk, and if he even tries to open his mouth, he will have his disgusting balaclava stuffed down his throat, soaked in his own piss and duct taped shut.
Oh!
This may sound harsh, but we are so used to hearing pish come out of his mouth, he may as well have some going in. He will also be blindfolded. He has to earn the right to look upon a woman, and so far he has done fuck all to deserve it.
Jesus.
He will be contained and caged at all times in a dog kennel with a straw bed. However, he may be allowed out sometimes, purely for cleaning and pizza making duties. I did enjoy the way he baked those sausage slices on that pizza. I like nothing better than a stuffed crust. As a reward for his slave duties, he may be permitted to play amongst the other slaves. He might enjoy playing with slave number 36. I imported him from Poland. He likes nothing better than holding the hands of other slaves, playing Twister, and rimming a hairy hoop. It may be such a reward for 42. He wouldn't dare say no. Let's face it, how can you say when your trap is stuffed with a piss-soaked balaclava? I look forward to hearing what that cretin has to say. Not that it will matter much, as they will be the last words he ever says.
Oh!
Love and kisses, Mistress Ivona.
Mistress Ivona. Holy shit. Now, the thing is, of course, I took time, of course, earlier to show Pink this email in advance, to give him time to compose a heartfelt reply to the old Ivona. So, Pink, I will turn to yourself. In fact, you know what, Pink? I'm going to give you some appropriate music, of course, as well.
This seems like quite a cool idea, but I actually want to be known as number 47, like in the film Hitman, as clearly I have work to do. You seem to be mistaken that I can be tamed, but you're well and truly fucking wrong. As this may be the attitude that has sent flocks of men from your country to mine with nothing more than the clothes they stand in, duct tape, rope, and a very small cock.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Now, listen up, bitch. Mistress Ivona, is it? Ivona punching the tits, methinks. If somehow you got me into your clutches, you'd be in the receiving end of the world's largest cunt punt to where you'd be left with a fanny like an inverted brogue. And do you really think I would make pizza for your ill-educated palate? Being from the East, I'd imagine you'd be raised on a diet of hay, dog shit, and daddy's cock. And my pizza would be far too good for you or your Polish split-arse friends. And on the subject of number 36, I would saddle this motherfucker whilst pointing him towards the front door, ramming my fist up his arse whilst clenching a handful of razor blades and using his Sasquatch-like forehead like a medieval battering ram. I would make good my escape.
How dare you?
Once back to the pink layer, I would use number 36 for what God intended him and put him on the planet for. He's to fix my dodgy plumbing. Fuck off, you bunch of dirty, raping Polish bastards.
So I think, holy shit! I think Yvonne there got a good reply.
Yeah, she got fucking owned.
Jesus. Now, listen, guys. While we're hanging around here yapping away, I'm going to try and call our Bastardess. Now, we might not get her because I know she had problems with her computer tonight, from what I can gather. So, but we'll try anyway. So we're going to try and Koops. Let's see if we can get her. Edge of the seat.
I know.
Come on, baby.
It's ringing. It's ringing. We need the Koops for this. We need the Koops for our next emails.
Yeah.
Because they do reference the Koops. Oh, there's. Oh.
Is it rung out?
Hello, Koops. Are you there?
Hi.
Hey. Hello, Koops. How are you?
Good.
Do you know what? I'm fucking fucked off. Fucking technology does my fucking tits in.
Holy shit.
That's a whole lot of fucks.
Could you maybe swear some more, please?
I can't listen to the show because I couldn't get on the phone, and then I couldn't get on the computer, and then, actually, can I make an apology to a listener of the show?
You certainly can, yes.
I kind of, last week, was meant to email somebody.
Right.
And it was a friend of mine who I went on a date with, so there was a bit of a flirty banter, shall we say.
Wait a minute. So you had a date with a listener?
No, not with a listener, just with this guy, right?
Right.
So he is away working just now, so we've been emailing back and forward, just keeping in touch because he's away for a month. Dickhead here somehow managed to add all contacts from Facebook onto my phone.
Right? Of course, yes. With the change to iOS 6, it would upload your contacts from Facebook onto your phone, of course, as well. So you get everyone's phone number and everyone's email addresses, and
serious.
Yeah, seemingly, yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So anyway, so wrote a bit of a flirty, banterful email, shall we say?
Right.
And sent it to the wrong fucking person.
Eyes up.
Oh no.
Because they've got the same it's Paul was the first name, but because the guy who I was emailing had the same initial and it's Paul. I don't know how you pronounce his last name. Is it Seidel or Seidel?
Seidel?
Yeah, I know him.
Yeah.
He got a bit of a flirty email from me. And of course, it wasn't. I don't think it was him that opened it. It was his missus that opened it.
Aye, but get this though, his expecting missus as well.
Yeah, she's just had a baby like 4 weeks ago.
Just had, sorry,
I know
okay.
they both listen to the show. They're both big, huge fans of the show. So I have to give a massive shout out to both of them. And I am so sorry. I am not after your husband. I never have been after your husband. And I am so sorry.
Holy shit! Talk about a mix-up.
I know, I couldn't believe I did that. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Holy shit. So, Koops, anyway, how the fuck are you doing?
I'm awesome. I'm totally suffering today because I went to see Slash last night.
So, now, get this right.
I'm
get
so
this,
jealous.
though. Get this bitch, right? Wait, let me tell you. Right, so, I'm working last night, It's not a busy night, I'm drinking coffee and kind of lounging back a little bit. My phone rings, we'll say about maybe 10 p.m. Oh, hello, it's Koops. Hello, Koops, how are you? She's phoning me while taking a hose. Oh. But then she goes, oh yeah, I'm phoning you, I'm having a pee, I'm phoning, yeah, that's it. Man. But then it gets worse though. She's like, oh yeah, so I'm done now. But oh wait a minute.
I did not take a shit in the
No,
toilet.
there was no poops. Right? But you know how occasionally when you pee, you get that kind of extra like comfort pee afterwards. The wee
Oh
kind
my
of,
god, I totally forgot about this.
Yes,
oh my
exactly.
god, do I phone people?
the wee extra pee as well. You see, so it's like, oh, I'm having the comfort pee as well. So, oh yeah, it's great.
Oh my
I'm like, my god, you're phoning me telling me you're having a comfort pee. You know what the fuck? So, but I mean, from what I gather, Koops, of course, you had a great weekend though.
I was absolutely wankered. I nearly got battered. My chum nearly got battered.
How come?
Well, because when we went to see Slash, there's not a lot of pretty girls that like Slash. To be honest, right, I'm not really that pretty, but I was probably one of the prettiest girls there. They were all looked like they all had faces like fucking melted jelly. I mean, that's how ugly they were. Seriously, I'm not even that pretty, but I was probably one of the prettiest girls there.
Pink losing his shit.
I know.
Horrible bastard.
I went up to the bar, right, and my chum Moyer said to me, you go to the bar because you'll get served quicker than me. So I was like, fine, give me your money. So I went up to the bar, kind of blurred my eyelid, and I was like, oh my god, how you doing? The barman, he was like, pardon? I was like, right, now I've got your attention, can I get? So I gave him my drinks order, and this woman beside him was like, I've been waiting here for 20 fucking minutes, and I've not been fucking served yet. And I'm like, well, I'm very sorry, but snooze you lose, do you know what I mean?
Yes.
She just went off when I was like, go and take your face to fucking shit, will you? I was like,
Holy
fuck off.
shit.
And she was going mental at
I've
me,
never
so
seen
I was
angry
like,
fucking Koops yet.
No.
bye. So I walked off. So of course, drinking my drink, and then Slash came on. So we're like, oh my god! The pint basically got chucked, and I'm fucking running through. But we were right at the back, and I was like, I'm not standing here. I'm wanting near the fucking front. So I just kind of was barging my way through, and then I was just like grabbing Moyer behind me, going, "Come on, fucking move!" Like just crawling in between people's legs and stuff.
All right,
like,
okay.
But here's it. So yeah, some guy started on him because. I think it was because I was being a bit of a dickhead and just barging my way through everybody. So, but
bloody hell! So a film again, then basically.
It was awesome. I had such a good time.
Did you go and visit Cue Ball at his new bar in Edinburgh?
You know what? I didn't because I was absolutely fucking hammered. I swear. My volume control was out the window.
Oh.
I was just ridiculous, absolutely fucking ridiculous. I'm still pissed. I did the kids' parents' night tonight as well.
Oh, brilliant!
And I must have been humming a drink. They must have been looking at me going, "What in the actual fuck?" So
you were probably drunk too. Don't worry about it.
Now, Fairy, you may have heard there, of course, another girl's voice.
Hello?
We do have Jables on the show tonight. Say hello, Jables.
Hello,
Banana.
So
it's a show first. That's two women on the show.
Two women on the show.
It's a rare occasion, isn't it?
A rare occasion, exactly.
Taking over.
Especially a girl in the studio.
Yeah.
Who feels safe here.
That currently means that there's 7 tits on the show.
I've got Milo protecting me here at the minute, so it's fine.
She's got a fair point. Milo is.
You be stealing my Milo.
Do you know this? I swear to God. Now, of course, when I was in Thursday there for the scouting mission with Pink, you know, we were up north for 3 days, scouting the venue and seeing the painter and stuff, you know, and basically like a flying trip at the most, you know. The Koops here took control of Milo for 3 days, and believe me, getting him back was a nightmare because the dog fell in love with her, with the kids. He didn't want to leave. I'm like, really? You're my dog! You know?
He kind of took over the house. He was just like part of the furniture. He was so cute.
He was just happy as a pig and shit.
He's a big flirt.
He is. He was going to bed with the kids. He was welcoming them home, waiting for the kids at the door to come home as well, for her to come home.
So
what
cute.
a damn sook he is, honestly God.
When I came in today, Milo's like, Maynard, he's jumping up and down at me.
He goes nuts for you.
And then as soon as I got in, it's like, I realised why he was doing it. He's going, Maynard, there's a girl.
Yeah, exactly.
As soon as I come in, hi James, how you doing? You alright? Next thing, Milo's not even any eye contact.
Look at now. Jables has been attacked since you came in.
I know, I was trying to put beer in the fridge and he wouldn't leave me alone. He was going,
He was like, Maynard, there's girls.
There's girls in the house.
Hey, we've just had an interesting point in the chat room here. Militant Cow has requested a cat fight for the title of Alpha Bastardess.
Oh shit!
Oh, he can fuck off.
As long as there's mud or jelly in that fight, I'm
custard.
easy. Yeah.
Custard.
Custard. Yes.
Custard.
Finally.
Cat fight.
Now, Clarabelle,
Yes.
we do have a couple of emails for your good self.
She's a quatty bitch, and she'll drink your piss. Who wants to hang out the arse of Claire? Serpent cunt.
That is my favourite intro.
I love it.
It's my favourite intro.
I fucking love it.
Big man, can I ask a question?
Certainly.
Is one of the emails an accidental response to Claire from Paul Seidel?
Sadly not, no.
Honestly, I'm so sorry, Paul. I'm so sorry. I'm never going to get over that.
We do have one from a guy who's emailed before. I believe his previous attempt got a 9, possibly.
Oh, okay.
It's cottage cheese helmet. He's emailed again.
Okay.
Well, my glorious bastardess. As I sit in second place on the Hotak leaderboard, hanging the Arts of Claire, I feel it's only right I have another stab at the title. Now, clearly, I will need to romance you to fulfill your heart's desire. I will first need to stalk you, then pounce with the chloroform. When you awake, you will find your new surroundings. This is where you will live as my slave. Your new home is a camper van. You have a dog collar and lead attached, which will allow you access to all parts of the camper. Now, to complete the fairy tale, I have shaved your head to resemble a Hell's Angel dyke. And furnished you with Doc Martens and 12-volt nipple clamps on a remote control. From the moment you wake up, you are to be the perfect housewife. Baking, sewing, and cleaning. But you will notice an absence of washing machine, and here's where I get an A-star for ingenuity. At night, you will be forced to perform a handstand. And all the dirty washing is packed in your cavernous ragu. I flick the on switch, your clit, and start spinning it with a Molyneux whisk. After 40 minutes on the spin cycle, your gash will be foamy and serviced. In the morning, you will clean your teeth with my bell end and Aqua Fresh. Jable seems horrified. Now I only hope that this utopia I offer you will be the dream life you're looking for. Score me a 10 and let me give you a prize. Oh, P.S. Let me see your fucking tits.
Yes!
Hey! And that comes from Cottager Cheese Helmet. Now, Koops, okay. I will pass to you for, of course, the obligatory drum roll and see how you feel. I'm excited.
Yeah.
This could be a high score.
There's
no bum play mentioned.
Yeah.
Jable says no. Jable, before Koops, before you go ahead here, Jables, what do you think?
No, I just think it's gonna be a lower score the next time. But we need to see.
What makes you think this though? What?
Yeah.
No, I'll wait and see what Fairy says.
No, give us your goddamn reason now, woman.
Yeah,
well, in all fairness,
show me your tits. I mean, tell me what you mean.
No, he mentioned putting Aqua Fresh on his dick. He
right.
doesn't understand how much toothpaste actually burns the male penis. So he's harming himself.
She's got a goddamn point.
Not
I know
this shit.
Allegedly.
If you've ever brushed your teeth and then maybe perhaps
suck the root.
You know.
No, because for a
have
start,
you brushed? Have you? No,
I've almost broke my back trying a few times.
But no.
That's all I'm saying. No, I want to know what Fairy thinks.
I've even thought about surgery to get ribs removed.
I'm going to rinse your mouth out after you've brushed your teeth. You know what I mean? You sort of.
I swear to God.
Spit, you know.
If there's
Just
a
me,
single
maybe.
man,
Go home and try it yourself. Put a bit of toothpaste on, see what happens.
if there's a single man
go.
in our chat room or in our listenership who can tell me honestly that they haven't at least once in their childhood or even in their adult life tried to suck their own cock, then they're a dirty liar.
Well, let's be honest, every man at some point in their childhood tried it.
Every man has tried at least one point in life to get down there and have a wee...
I almost gave myself a permanent hunchback.
Hey, come on now, Maynard. Come on now, Maynard. We know you can wear your fucking cock as a tie with the Windsor knot.
So, Jables, you've had a mouthful of the old Colgate and then gone down on the ex-boyfriend, I imagine.
Maybe.
And he's not been too impressed.
No. Same one that had the Veet experience as well. He didn't.
You'd think he'd learn. You think he'd learn.
Fucking hell.
That said, though, at least he'll have a fresh tasting cock.
Now, Koops, I don't know if you heard earlier on, of course, that Jables had mentioned that her ex-boyfriend had tried the Veet on the genitals.
Oh my god, did you use the sensitive stuff or not?
No, it was stuff I was using on my legs as well. And
oh my god, I swear to god, I've done it twice. I think I've actually mentioned it in the show. One, I stained my vagina brown. The second time, because I put tea bags on them. And the second time, Scott had said to me, get a docky leaf from the back garden and rub it in your vagina.
I did.
I swear to God, that'll take a sting right out of it. And I'm like,
completely forgot though.
Really? And he says, yeah, works for nettle stings, it works for burns, it takes the sting out of burns and takes the sting
That's how I roll, baby!
I forgot to say, his bollocks did that thing where they don't just kind of shrivel up a bit, they shoot back inside you.
Oh.
Don't get me the fucking microphone, you stupid!
Oh, sorry!
Don't shout it for fuck's sake. Now, I've been there before, of course, where the balls get completely recede inside.
It was just like sitting in his pelvis. I was like, what the fuck have they done? Where did they go?
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Does even the sensitive stuff do the same?
I don't know.
Can you use that on your conkers?
I believe so.
I was like, I don't know. I've got Sasquatch legs, so I was using pretty strong stuff.
My sister? What's going on? Maynard, for next week, right? How about you try the Sense Veet?
No.
On the goodness.
Don't do it. Don't.
No.
Don't keep him off it. It's a sensitive stuff.
It's bad enough I've got to try the old Colgate thing when I get on time. I'm not going to bob. I'll be like, go brush your tusks. Oh, hang on. Oh, it slipped on there. Sensitive.
If Maynard puts some Veet in his bollocks, he'll look like he's packing a fucking pint of Guinness down there.
Holy shit. So, I cut back to Koops here. Koops, of course, the cottager cheese helmet, who I think has given quite a resounding case there as to what's going to happen to you. What do you think score-wise?
Now, I'm gonna give a reason why first before I give him a score, right?
Okay.
No, actually, I'll give him a score first. He's only gonna get a 2.
A 2?
A 2?
I told you.
A 2.
Oh, no way.
A 2.
For that utopia.
A 2.
A 2 because, as Joanna Banana said, he clearly has no idea about sex because he would know if he put Colgate anywhere near his penis, it would burn that motherfucker. Yeah. And also, he sounds up his own arse as well.
And also, he shaved our hair off. Nobody touches a lassie's hair.
Yes, that's a good
point. Also, I can't become a camper van either.
You see, the problem is Koops has got a backup here. See in Jables.
Yeah.
Sadly.
2.
Fucking 2.
Could that be our lowest score yet?
I thought that was going to be a high one.
I thought that was going to be at least maybe a
8.
7.
Did you not have a 0 at one point?
Have we had a 0? Maybe we have.
Yeah,
I don't keep track.
I seem to think we did some steam shit.
With the
steam funk or whatever
you couldn't even read the email on that one.
That's right, Di. Yeah, the
fucking bomb
steampunk
MCs.
Yeah, that's it.
The steampunk. The steampunk one where there's like hoops and then there's machines and yeah, it was a 0.
I was like, what the fuck you on about, man?
So a 2 we've had. Holy shit. Okay, well I'm going to move on to our next email, which comes from a guy called Admiral Theopolis J. Cuntsmasher.
Oh.
Now you know Admiral Theopolis J. Cuntsmasher. Now you know the name of that he means business.
The Admiral's hat on.
Well, hello. Yes, exactly.
Fucking hell, I thought it was Cheryl Cole for a minute. I was like, well, hello. Jesus. May I use your toilet? Is there a filly in the paddock?
He writes, "Is there a filly in the paddock?
Is there a filly in the paddock?"
Well, hello, my fiery-haired goddess. Rarely... Jables is ruined. Jables is ruined.
I'm done.
We've broken Jables.
You like that shit? Yeah, baby.
We've... Admiral...
Get the cum in her tits. Quick,
quick, come!
Oh wait, my flatmates have asked me to change my ringtone.
Okay, we've got Admiral Theopolis J. Cunt Smasher. And he writes, "Well, hello, my fiery-haired goddess. Rarely during my seafaring adventures have I seen such a buxom vision of beauty as to capture my heart. Many a port I visited with my huge crab-covered vessel and dropped anchor in multiple seafood-stinking docks. Yet the one place I dream of slamming my crow's nest is right up your Davy Jones locker." Koops, are you still there?
Yeah, it's really bad, though. I can hardly hear you.
Oh, shit. We'll keep trying.
Aye.
Right, did you just say Davy Jones Locker?
Yes.
Right, is that... I have no idea. Is that arse or is it vagina?
I'm not sure. I'm thinking Vagoo. I'm thinking Vagoo.
Okay.
I'm a simple man, Claire, who can offer you many ocean-born treasures should your heart desire it. Simply say the word, and I'll whisk you off into the sunset, where you will spend your days eating exotic fruits, drinking beverages from many different shores, and at night you'll be passed around the sex-starved crew like a Boy Scout troop at a Timothixa party.
Supposedly.
Once the crew... Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Once the crew have smashed their way through your bilge doors and left them looking like they've been hit by a pirate cannonball, I shall carry your still twitching man-goo pasted body into my cabin, where you'll be washed off with bleach to clean away the lonely sailor sauce from atop your tits. Then, over the next 2 weeks, while we're out at sea, you'll be violently molested by myself and Roger, my trustworthy yet slightly retarded cabin boy. Roger the cabin boy. Roger the cabin boy.
Masturbates.
Yes. We'll take turns plunging your fish barrel into oblivion like two hungry hippos, chewing their way through an African infant. Oh!
Fucking
hell!
Fuck.
Making sure we avoid the old poop dick, as we know you're a sensitive wee flower who refuses to give out the gift that the sweet baby Neptune gave you. Instead, we'll spend our time seeing how many snooker balls we can ram up your fish wallet before your cervix explodes like a kid's innocence who's been bounced too enthusiastically on the knee of a cigar-smoking former Top of the Pops host. Now then.
How about that then?
Jangle, jewelry. Once we've made every effort to completely destroy your womanly virtues, you'll be strapped to the head of the boat as a naked and bloody figurehead. And our ship will be renamed the Burst Fairy in your honour. Of course, as part of the new name, we'll have to christen the bastard by smashing a variety of cheap balls of plonk over your dirty whore tits. Think of this as a magnificent new career for you, and a way of seeing the world, albeit while strapped to the head of a boat, while horny seamen discreetly throw the handles of their own man-muck into your hair to help ward off the sea demons. Give me the coveted 10, my dear, and we'll set sail for adventure. After, of course, you've had all your shots, that is. I don't want your dirty girl hole spreading the scurvy amongst my crew. So... Holy fuck, so clear. That's a bit fucking dramatic.
It is a bit dramatic. Do you know what? These are actually getting quite worrying that we're actually we're getting into the minds of the male kind of brain now.
What the fuck is this? So, Koops, I'm going to give a wee drum roll.
Okay.
Very exciting. Maynard, what do you think?
I think it's gonna be like a yeah. I'll go with.
What do you think?
I was thinking it's like a 7 or something.
A 7.
Yeah.
Now, Jables, what do you think?
Apart from the African child reference,
Hippos eating a fucking African.
Yeah. That's on for a win. It's all boaty and piratey.
It's
so,
boaty. It's very Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
You know.
And girls cream over Jack Sparrow.
I love a pirate.
I was going to say Jables and Koops, of course. I mean, you guys are going to be involved in a pirate-themed Answer's party.
I was in a certain piratey-esque bar the other night in Aberdeen.
Yeah.
So
in the right place, like a big girl. For fuck's sake, it's not hard, Jables. The microphone is by your face. You speak into it. You don't mind.
Sorry, your
Move
chair.
your
like,
chair forward. Sweet Jeebus and mighty. Okay, here we go.
That's
I
you
don't
told.
like that.
That's
Right, here we go.
told.
So you were in a certain pirate-themed bar.
Yes, like I love the piratey kind of stuff. It's ace.
Right, okay.
I didn't realise there was a pirate bar in Aberdeen.
Yes, the Moorings
there
bar.
is. Oh, wow. I wasn't naming it for
Don't
that same
name it.
purpose. All right, the
Place
Moorings.
called the Moorings
It's
bar.
amazing.
It's a pirate-themed kind of bar.
Yeah.
But so of course you're a big pirate fan.
Yes.
You're gonna be a pirate.
I am
at,
going to be a pirate.
at Koops'
Yeah.
and Summer's
Aye.
party. Koops, of course, is going to be hopefully a pirate as well, possibly
Head pirate.
Head pirate.
Just gonna have the
Head
biggest hat.
So Admiral Theopolis J. Cutsmasher may have hit a button here.
Yeah.
So you reckon a 7, Maynard?
I reckon
I
7.
don't think it's the haddock button.
Jables,
Yeah.
you reckon
Between 8 or a 9.
8 or 9?
I know, that's what I give him.
Pink,
but-
what do you reckon?
I can't see how it can surpass the camper van previous incumbent myself, but
Ooh,
dunno.
tough call. I'm gonna say maybe about I'm thinking maybe a 6. I don't know. Something. I think it was maybe a bit too rambling, but maybe a 6. But I'll pass to the Koops. Koops, it's time for you to give your score of Admiral Theopolis J. Cunsmasher.
Okay, then the Admiral gets a numero 8.
Oh,
Closest wins.
He
Jables
gets an
wins.
8 because, do you know why? I love guys like that are hairy and big and rough
Oil.
and like stubbly and just look like they need a good fucking wash. So as soon as they mentioned the whole pirate thing kind of thing, that was me. That was me.
Well,
you didn't even
hello.
have to read out the rest of it.
Like
That was me. I was there.
So,
I was
What you're
totally
trying
there.
to say, Cooper, is that you want
Totally. He would fucking get it.
Oh, no.
Benny.
With his head in
That
a
fucking
bin.
dirty damn bastard.
Fucking bin raking more like.
So that's a fucking good score. 8.
Fucking good.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit.
Mother,
Well,
I would rather fuck a pirate wannabe than a camper van fucking tea towel fucking crocheting fucking twat. You know what I mean?
you say fucking some more, please? That'd be great.
I'd rather fuck a pirate wannabe. It's something I've never thought I'd ever hear in my life.
Well, listen, guys, we've reached the end of our show, of course. It's been.
no, we haven't.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Seemingly we haven't. Oh no, we haven't. I apologise because
Why am I caressing your bottle holder like that?
before we go, we have the Jables in attendance, of course.
Yeah.
In the room on the live show. So the Mr. Pink, has written an ode to Jables, if you will.
Oh, no.
Pink, if you're ready, I will turn to your good self and go for it.
Well, this is a little poem, a little ditty that I've written for my wife. And it goes like this. Well, I don't know what to say. Yes, I do. Forbes is gay. But let's deal with the task in hand. The feeling that Joe has with this balaclavaed man. It's only natural for Joe to want pink. As we all know, it's what makes her wink. Now, we all know that Joe is quite gobby. But don't worry, she'll soon get my bobby. Even though she's at a tender age, I'll soon have her in my gimp cage. So when she comes up on the train, I'll soon have her in pleasurable pain. I really hope that she puts up a fight. Here, love, smell the hanky. It'll soon be all right. Gaffer tape and whips, the foreplay is ready. And if you're nice, I'll let you wear teddy.
Oh, nice.
So then, Joe, please don't falter. My name is Rev Pink. Come pray at my altar.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Well done, Mr.
It
Pink.
rhymed.
That was the best
Good
part.
shit.
It rhymed.
Fucking hell.
Wow.
Eminem's fucked now.
I'm impressed. So J-Balls, J-Balls is fan in the face.
I know.
Before we go, in response.
Oh, there's not a lot I can say that.
See, the thing is, J-Balls, of course, you know, you're coming north for the live show. And, I mean, here's your husband, your internet husband, giving you love poems. This could be messy.
It could be. I would bring a bodyguard of some type.
Well, big, also tiny, of course.
Taser.
Folks, that's been a lot of fun so far, but we are going to log out tonight, of course, in the show. It's a new outro, of course, music as well. Yeah, a change.
Smooth.
We've always used, you know, of course, the Devil Shell, but it's a wee change, you know, just a wee kind of keep things fresh. You know what I'm saying? So before we go, guys, Maynard, anyone to say goodbye to, hello to?
Yeah, I'd like to say bye to my mate John and Roscoe. I'd like to say it's been a pleasure having James on the show.
It really has.
It has been.
James, what about you?
Fist bump that shit.
It's my best mate Kira's birthday today, and she is sadly on her back due to back pain. But hopefully,
sorry.
Well, it is her birthday. But get well better soon, honey. And hello to my flatmate Simon, who might be listening, might not be, but will be listening soon.
Oh, okay. Well, listen, Jables, thank you again for the shock mount for the show as well. And of course, again, thank you to Peter Williams, who sponsored tonight's show, of course. Again, thank you. Can I ask Pink, anyone to say goodbye to at all?
Yeah, just a quick shout out to Andrew Roberts. Now, Andrew Roberts was chatting to me on Facebook last night, but obviously he's a fag because he said he was going to call the show. And he elected not to call the show. But he did ask for a shout out, so I've given him a shout out, and then I've called him a fag as well. So if you're going to say you're going to do something, you call the show.
Brilliant.
And we've got a wee shout out here. We've got a review here. We've got a fucking huge review.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so we've got two reviews here, and we've got one by Wheezy Rider, and then we've got one by Short Sigh.
Right, okay.
They're both given 5 stars, and I could read them, but it just looks actually too long, and I really couldn't be fucking arsed, actually.
Well, thank you again, folks, of course, for your reviews. They're much appreciated. If you go to iTunes, of course, you go to iTunes, you leave us a review in there. See, the new tune, of course. Oh, what is up? What's going on? The new tune was scheduled to... Okay. It's all going pear-shaped instantly. Of course, folks, if you can go to iTunes and leave us a review, because the reviews really help our show. The reviews really help us kind of, grow and get more listeners. The more reviews we get, the more 5-star ratings we get, the bigger the show gets, and the more, hopefully, we can do more shows per week, of course. So, if you haven't done it already, please go to iTunes, give us a 5-star review, and write a wee bit of text saying you love us dearly, because clearly you do. Of course, folks, go to our Facebook page, and we're so close to 1,000 likes.
Yeah.
On Facebook.com/DogHouseBastards. Do that now. Click like on our page. It would be most appreciated. We want to hit that 1,000 before the live show, which is what, 2 weeks?
It's not far away at
3
all.
weeks
So
tops.
excited.
I know, my God. It's not far away at all. Koops, what about you? Anyone say goodbye to at all?
Say hi to Paul and his lovely missus again, and I'm so sorry. Hi to Moira, and also Scott.
Yes.
Where is my fucking homemade vibrator?
Oh, do you know what? I'm working on it. I've not been inspired yet, but I will be. Don't worry.
Keep your hands where I can see them, Scott. That's all I'm saying.
Leave it with me. Please leave it with me.
Okay.
Oh, God almighty. So, guys, on that note, we love you all dearly. You've all been fantastic. We will see you all very soon.
It's a night.
Jangle, jangle, jewelry, jewelry.
Jingle, jangle, jewelry.
I'll fucking fix it, alright.